men. I don't know, I just feel like
Yes, peasant, start the show.
Damn, are y'all niggas ready? Fuck.
Yeah.
I bet. Let's get it. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 96. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C2, the most humble.
Didn't you just call me a peasant?
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's your boy, Big Oof.
Yeah.
It is I, Vermillion, as always.
What's good, Vermillion? I saw you imitate me while I was doing the intro. What the fuck was that?
Hey, man, I'm trying to practice my jutsu and shit, so.
Oh, okay.
That's
You
what
trying
that
to?
was.
Okay, so if I'm not here, you gonna take it over?
Yeah.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast. It's your host, Vermillion. I'm here with my boys.
Yo, what's good? It's Malcolm as always.
C2, the most humble.
Okay.
It's your boy, Big Oof.
Let's go. All right, you
Yeah.
did all right. Like that
We
was
working
probably
on it.
like a 5.
A 5.
A 5.
We tried this a while ago, and I thought I was at a 7 last time. So
Okay, then you at like a 7.5. I boosted up. You had a
Okay.
7.5.
All right.
You're not at 10 yet, but you good. It's in the hands, bro. You didn't do enough with the hands. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the hands. Is what
Yo,
really,
what's good, everybody?
You kind of T-Rex arming it right
Yeah.
now.
Yo, what's good?
You gotta get in there.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
You gotta get in there.
Man, how are y'all weeks, man? We gonna give y'all a good podcast this week. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Podcast last week was subpar. I'm not gonna lie. It was subpar.
It is what it is.
There was a lot of politics.
politic.
There was a lot of arguing, which was good. It was good arguing, but it
Argument.
lasted a little too much. But
We
this
got
week,
y'all.
we going full blast.
We got you.
blast.
We going full blast. We might have to throw some ignorant shit. It don't matter.
Ignorant.
We going all the way.
How ignorant we getting? though?
Ad libs.
We getting ignorant.
Ignorant.
And if we get too ignorant, we got an edit button.
Yeah, we sure do.
Edit.
We got an edit, so
Sure do.
we're good.
If I decide to do it.
All right. C2, how was your week this week, my guy?
I gotta rephrase my sentence. You know, I was about to wall out. He said, "If I feel like it,
Shit, you better.
Right there.
You gonna lose that job.
Oh, shit.
How was your week, man?
it
weird.
could have." You didn't say that shit
Shit,
weird.
mad Jamaican. What I'm on?
What I'm on? I seen him on. I just had. I don't know. It was probably like one of the rougher weeks of my entire life.
I can believe it, man.
So it just, I lost my grandmother this week. Wasn't the most blessed
Yeah.
situation, but it is what it is. You can't.
Definitely condolences from the whole podcast. Like
Yeah.
that's some different shit, man. Like I've
Yeah.
grown up with you since what? Third, fourth grade. Been at your house. Your grandma has cooked me many a meal. Spent many days at your house. Spent a lot of time. So yeah, I definitely understand, and I know how much your grandma meant to you. So
Yeah.
like I know how
That was my rock. So
yeah, I know how serious
just-
that is.
it's understanding that someone could be like they're better off where they are than where they were.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sometimes
just-
you gotta.
it is
Yeah,
what it is.
I feel you on that.
yeah, because I knew she wasn't living the life she wanted to live. Like that's not the life she was happy living. So I'm glad she's like in a better place.
For sure. Yeah,
No
I've
more
definitely
suffering.
taken time thinking about that. Yeah. Same with like my granddad. Like obviously we weren't as close as you and your grandma, but
Yeah.
once again, when you start to get older and things start to go wrong, sometimes that's that's the
It's just understanding what's going on.
yeah, for sure, man. But thank you for sharing that. That was
Yeah.
No
problem. That's
No
tough.
problem.
anything else happened this week you want to share?
Yeah, nothing eventful really. Just a lot of keeping my head high.
I feel you, man. You got love from everybody listening. And, well, I mean, I hope so. I don't know these niggas.
They
But
better.
I believe you got love coming from everybody listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got love from all three of us. So.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, shit, I hope so.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
yeah.
Once again, can't speak for these niggas. So
But, yeah, no, I believe you got love from everybody. So,
yeah, it's cool.
you definitely got us for support.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're a real nigga for powering through and coming to the pod, too.
Hey,
Very
you could have
real.
you could have hit the call off. And,
Nah, it's
I don't
it's
think we
too
get
easy
one
to
of
call
those.
off.
yeah. You said you don't get one of those.
No, we don't get one of those. On this team, we don't get a call off.
You only get call offs for things like that. That's what you get call offs for. But anything else, no, you don't get no damn
No
call
days
offs.
off. No days off.
Yeah.
We got to keep pushing. She would have wanted me to.
For sure. That's a good thing. And that's why we're about to make this the best pod ever.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
You said
I feel it.
You said it like you kind of believe it.
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah. Woo.
it could happen.
Yeah.
I feel it. This is gonna be a good pod. We ain't got that much to talk about, but we can get into our bags. Vic, what's the word, my G?
My week was good, man.
Slandered
some good-
UPS.
Got some good. Hey, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
got slammed at work
That
this
is
week.
true. That is true.
Said that every week.
But I got some good pumps in. Went to the gym 3
What?
times this week.
Oh, I was like, what is this nigga?
You said where's this
Pumps,
headed?
the pumps, dog.
Yeah, I ain't never called the gym that, but I feel you.
Yeah, you gotta get the pumps in.
I call it gains, but it
It's
is
some good
what it is.
workouts.
Me too.
Got some good work
About
in.
to go pump, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, nah.
Didn't do fucking cardio. Cause fuck cardio. I should be doing cardio.
Cardio's the best.
I have to do cardio.
If your goal is weight loss, then you should be
Yeah.
doing cardio.
Cardio is definitely it's
Yeah.
an uphill climb, and it's not the. Well, once you get in the hang of things, though, it's not.
How
it's
y'all
not
think I
right.
keep my slim physique?
But
not,
not,
eating, not eating, not sleeping.
Just wait until I get some money, man. I'm gonna get some
go-
weight.
oh,
I don't
no.
eat at all now, but once I get some money, nigga, we gonna be eating when I get some money. Right now, I don't
Y'all
eat.
hungry? No, it's just you.
When I get some money, I'm gonna get big on them. But right now, I be damn. I can either
Kodak
eat
shit.
or go to bed.
Okay,
Guess I'm
Trish,
gonna go to
you
bed
ready?
so I can eat in the morning. I can either have dinner or breakfast. Which one?
That's-
I can only afford one or the other.
We're gonna go for breakfast.
Guess I'll go to bed and get breakfast in the morning.
That's sleep for
'cause
dinner.
that's better
always
than
hits.
like.
That sleep for dinner be hitting though.
Yeah.
Well, yo,
Niggas
sleep-
be acting. That's an underrated meal. When
Sleep
you
for
ain't got
dinner is
nothing, you be
gas.
like, damn, about to get this good sleep
Exactly.
in, my nigga.
Yeah, forget all about it.
Hell no, bro.
No, bro, it's
Oh, you don't know about that sleep for
Hell
dinner?
no,
You
dog.
wake
sleep.
up. You wake up. You don't even be
no.
hungry.
Exactly.
You wake up,
That's the
don't be
best part.
hungry.
You wake up and be full. You actually be
You
full.
wake up. You be like,
You wake up and be
I
like,
could do
damn.
it. I don't need breakfast. I could do today.
Right. You be like, that was a
Hell
good ass
no.
meal. That sleep for dinner be hit. That's an underrated meal.
Hell yeah.
Don't take
Yeah.
no seasoning, no time, no nothing. You just let the brain bake for 8 hours. Wake up, turn the brain on 875, 8 hours. You full. Ding.
We got some sleep experts here too with us.
I'm
if you
Chef
need to
Ramsey.
listen.
Oh, you bogus.
No, I'm just
You
joking.
bogus.
I'm a sleep expert
Relax,
for
guys.
sure. I can take a nap anywhere, nigga.
Vermillion is
Professional
referring to how
sleep
Vic and
man.
Chris have fallen asleep these last couple episodes. Or
It's
Vic,
all
been,
good.
yeah, I mean, Chris, you've been good for a minute
Yeah,
now.
you've been
Man.
solid. See.
He ain't fell asleep in like 4 episodes. Vic was snoozing last week, my nigga.
Nah. I was
Nah,
cooling.
we saw you. You was,
I was good,
You were
dog.
definitely asleep.
You was
I
getting
was just teasing you
folded.
guys. I was,
Yeah.
You was teasing
nah,
me.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else up here taking offense to that shit.
That shit is funny. But what else happened this week? Anything other than them pumps?
Dude, on fucking Monday, bro. I came back from the gym, bro. I went to the gym. I was hyped. Woke up at 6 a.m. Hit a good chest workout. Came home. And I'm like,
Perfect.
bet I'm going to eat my fucking oatmeal now. And I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get changed. I'm going to go to school. And I'm cooking my oatmeal and shit. And my dumbass left the spoon while it was cooking inside the pot. And I think I go to go get my clothes or some shit, and I go back and I'm going to stir the shit, and my brain, I thought I had grabbed the spoon or some shit, and yeah. And I want to go grab the spoon, and I burned the fuck out of my hand, bro. Like, it was bad.
Vermillion, you know a little bit about burns.
I do. Welcome to the club, Vic. It's
Yeah,
painful.
bro.
It sucks.
Dude, holy fuck.
Did
I'm
you-
assuming you treated your burn correctly, right?
I put it in cold water.
You
Put it
made
in
a
cold
mistake.
water.
Ice.
No,
There you go.
they made a mistake.
Put it in
Yeah,
cold
no, I
water so it
definitely
doesn't
help.
Once you get
blister.
that
Is your
scar,
hand
you earn
blistering?
that scar.
Nah, it's
See?
cool.
Your head, when you flash it with cold water, you avoid blistering, and then you apply some
We ain't
type
hearing
of.
that, man.
All right, but what
You
your chest
tryna-
look
you
like?
That's weakness right there.
You trying to give all good information now, nigga.
All right, I'm trying to keep
To
niggas
Vic,
healthy.
Yeah.
You burn.
And I tried to save him, but
Now you the
Fuck that,
firefighter,
bro.
nigga.
That's-
Yeah.
I've been the
Now you're
firefighter. I
firefighter.
tried to stop it, and he
Now
said,
you're
"No, I'm
You
good."
started the last one.
No, he did. We're not gonna get into that today.
That shit was fucking painful, dog.
Nah, burns suck.
Holy shit! I had that shit in cold water for like 2 hours.
You don't need it for that long. You just gotta
help.
flash it, bro.
Or you don't
That
need
did
it
not
at all.
help at all, bro.
Oh no, it doesn't stop the pain. It just stops the blistering.
Yeah, it stops
Yeah.
the worst part.
Like it'll stop it from pain long run, but no, you gonna feel the pain when it happens.
You're gonna
A
feel
burn
the
is a burn.
I burned my tongue.
Everybody do
Rip.
that.
Yeah,
I probably
does
did
that.
too. I'd be burning my tongue.
that's the worst. I'd be not being able.
Burning your
I can't
tongue will fuck you
taste
up.
shit
Yeah.
when I burn my tongue. So I burned like the top layer of my tongue, and I was like, bro, do I have corona or is my shit just fucked up? And I was like, I can smell shit. I just can't taste nothing. And my tongue was like hurting. I'm like, dang, what
I
did
definitely
do?
know the vibe.
And I ate like some really hot pasta, and then I thought about it. I was like, that was
shit's-
probably what got me.
That shit's so annoying, bro. Having COVID, like post-COVID, like, bro, I get a cold and I'm like, I got it again, bro. I
Damn.
got it. I feel a strep throat, a sore throat. I'm like, dude, I got it.
I haven't
again.
had a
Fuck.
cold since COVID.
Like, dude,
I haven't
No,
had anything.
I'll get like a headache, and I'm like, oh no, he's in there like it's going down, like I'm about to die again.
My immune system was battling it out, so I didn't feel nothing. So my immune system's strong as fuck now. Them antibodies, like, nigga, we whoop COVID's ass cold. Come on, nigga. Like, let's get it. I'll whoop your ass, too. This nigga didn't feel no COVID. Let's see if this nigga feels the flu. Let's see if that nigga feel the common cold. I'll be in that bitch cooling now.
Wait, were you the one who said you never got the flu?
No, I got the flu.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was bad.
Yeah.
I thought, trust me, I really thought that it was over for me.
How bad was
I
it?
remember when I
It
got
was
pneumonia.
really fucking bad. So I'm gonna tell this story like briefly though. This is when I was at SIU in college. I go to class. I'm riding back from class. There's this dumbass bridge that I have to cross every day. Normally, I cross that bitch like nothing. My legs feel, and I was familiar with this feeling. It felt like I had just done a track meet. Like after my track meet, your legs have a very specific feeling. And I that's what I was feeling going up this hill. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I ain't did leg day this week, and even if I did, my legs wouldn't feel like this. So this shit is weird. I get back to my dorm, and I'm feeling all right, and I go to bed and wake up, and I'm like, oh. I tried to go to class. I remember I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, my legs and body is hurting. My brain hurts. Like, I'm hot. I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to just try to go to class. I walked halfway there and was like, I can't do this shit. And I turned around and went back. Bro, I remember in the middle of having a cold, the water fountain was at the end of the hallway. I went to go to the water fountain, nigga, to get some water. And I opened my door and was trying to walk down that hallway.
Oh, shit.
You know when you drink in GTA and nigga can't walk in the screen? I'm trying to get to the fucking water fountain and I'm leaning on the wall, trying to push my legs. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? When I went to go get some help from the health center, and this was after I'd been down bad for like 4 or 5 days, I was starting to feel a little bit better. So I was like, I'm going to walk to the health center. Nigga, I had to sit 4 times on the walk there, nigga.
Damn.
No benches, because this SIU and the school's ass. I just had to sit in the grass.
That sucks.
I just had, because I was just tired. It felt like I was running marathons, nigga. And the health center was only like 3 blocks away. And my legs were really just like, yo, nigga, you got to sit down.
Damn.
And I just had to sit. Don't get the flu.
That is
I'm
the-
sure COVID was
plan.
probably worse, though.
Don't
But
plan.
That's the scariest part when you lose control over a certain part of your body.
Yes.
You be like, "Hey, yo!"
Hell
You be
yeah.
like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I had pneumonia back in I think it was like 6th grade.
I thought you had it. Wasn't it in high school?
I got it in high school too.
Yeah,
It
that's what I was about to say. I
terrible.
definitely remember you having pneumonia in high school.
I got it.
Isn't that the one that kills like a lot of
Nigga.
people?
It kills old people. It don't kill young people.
Young people I was fucked up.
Well, I'm sure it fucks young people
Yeah,
up.
I
It
was
just don't
fucked
kill them.
up. I was sitting there, nigga, when I tell you, it was a week out of school the first time. The second time, it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, if that tells you anything, like, I got that shit, I was down. My mom would, like, bring me food, and I would be like, I lost weight from getting sick. Like, I lost, like, 20 pounds over the course of 2 weeks because I couldn't stomach food.
So is that the fluid buildup, or is that like an actual virus or something?
I think it's an actual virus.
Yeah, it's a respiratory virus, and It's one of those ones where if you get it, that's probably why you got it twice. Because if you get it, it makes you more susceptible to it later. And when you get it, it'll be worse.
Bro, it was so bad, bro. When I tell you, like, a nigga had never been posted up in his bed longer. Like, I was in my bed for 2 weeks. I was trying to get up and do things, and I would, like, damn near fall out. I would be like, no, like, I can't move.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
I was like, I'm weak. And it was... I had never had a struggle with myself more than that, and like I got shoulder surgery and I didn't have my arm for a full week, so it was like no left arm, walking around everything's right arm, no choice. Like this I can't move it, and I'm like I can't feel my fingers. It's pins and needles the entire time.
Damn.
So I can't feel shit.
That shit sucks.
So it's like if niggas hit my hand, all I felt was the pins and needles, and then it would like vibrate all the way. You know, like when you get pins and needles.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that shit is vicious.
They feel like static in your arm.
Yeah, it feel like TV static.
Yeah,
TV static in your arm.
That's like what I visualize it as.
Me too. Yeah,
it makes sense.
Where were Vic? You're weak. Is that it?
I thought we were on.
Yeah,
Millie.
Were we on Millie?
Yeah, we're on me now.
What happened in your week?
How
did we start talking about sickness? We were
I-
still on his week. We didn't ask you about you yet. Look at you, try to
No,
rush the
but
process.
he said he was done. I thought he said he was done.
That's about my week.
Damn, y'all was just
Y'all
just
niggas,
let me cook
started
this nigga.
clowning him
For what?
for always having the same week.
Yeah.
That's
Get a
facts,
new
though.
week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, Millie, what you got for us?
Start with Tuesday this time, Vic.
I actually got a slight job at FedEx for probably a week. Laugh it up now. I technically
Didn't even last.
This nigga quit a week.
What?
Hey, so let's
He didn't even
relax.
make it a whole week and this nigga quit.
Let's wind down. I technically still work there because I haven't said anything. I just haven't been showing up, which is bad. Which
That
is bad.
terrible.
You quit.
But okay, yeah, sure.
You
whatever.
never going back to that bitch.
I'm never going back.
Too hard for you.
That. Look at you UPS ass nigga. Fuck
Oh.
you. No, that shit
Were
is.
you crying?
That shit is tough. That shit is tough. I kid
Hell
you not.
yeah.
Vic
I
does
don't know
it?
how you do
Hell
it.
yeah.
They had me on this
And
belt.
that's FedEx, dog.
Fed. Who's
UPS
worse?
is like slave, like full blown like workout.
This
like-
shit was slavery. Like this shit was hard as
UPS
hell.
is
They
a
had
lot
niggas
worse.
sweating. They had niggas with damn near
It's
rags
crazy how
on.
these niggas are arguing over which one's worth it. Neither of them have worked at the other one. Like neither of them have any idea. That's like if I tried to argue with
I
the
have friends who
Walmart
work
nigga
at
about
FedEx.
which ones we don't know.
No,
I have
Walmart.
friends who
Yeah,
work at
Walmart-
FedEx.
Walmart-
We're definitely gonna
Yeah.
jack the
Walmart's
Walmart's the
UPS
hardest
is-
one to work at.
But yeah, that ICU belt. They put these fat ass packages that aren't allowed to go on regular belts on this belt. These are the ones that are like 150,
Bulk.
200 pounds. You
Yes,
got to lift that
sir.
shit yourself.
Yes,
You a
sir.
strong nigga.
I am. But after the fifth one, that's game. You can't do no more.
You can only lift 5 packages and then you done?
Yes. That's my bench
That's
press
all you
max.
got?
Yes. I can't do no more than that.
Boy, weak.
And, oh my God. They had this.
You only got 5 of them hoes in
I
you?
only got 5. And there were kids like smaller than me doing 15, 20 and solo.
So you just felt like a bitch.
Yes, I was.
So you quit out of shame.
Kind of, yeah.
But it would have got you right.
They would have.
No,
but
it wouldn't have.
I felt myself
Trust me, I
deteriorating.
saw him. No. I've been around him, and his body was frail. Like he was not.
Yeah, I
he was
couldn't
not
do it.
working right.
Damn,
that shit
you
was
gonna
destroying
admit you was
him.
frail?
At that time, yes.
Oh no,
That shit was destroying him.
you're frail.
I got to
like-
build up before I could do some shit like that.
Trust me, I'm all for putting Millie down, but on this one, that was the right choice.
That was an
Now
executive
you
decision.
understand
You
how
made
I
the right
feel, bro.
choice.
I understand you, Vic.
My back pain, bro.
I'll never complain about anything
Yes,
you do
sir.
again.
When do you complain
You're
about
a
his
hero.
job?
You're
a hero.
You're right. I never do. But
You're
are
a hero.
She was crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd call a UPS employee a hero, but
they moving.
We are
important
essential
packages.
workers.
Yeah.
nigga, you think that make you a hero, nigga? I'm an
Making-
essential worker, and I
making
know
a
I'm not a
difference,
hero.
No, you're a hero.
United
I am
as
not,
one, making
nigga.
a difference.
No, you're more like a villain.
I am not a hero.
Yeah,
You go into the Target and be like, I'm finna fuck somebody package. Oh,
That's not even how it goes.
damn, he fucking that shit up.
Launching.
I only show y'all that part, but that's not all that happens.
Those
like,
videos be so fucking funny. The nigga be, He's like, get that
lob
shit.
it.
A lot of times I
I
be sending them videos of me in the truck just launching packages. I be in that.
Yeah. No, nothing was funnier. You pulled up your pants, grabbed the walkie-talkie, and said, I was like, damn. He was like, yup, get that shit in there. Yup. I was like, this thing is hilarious.
I do a lot worse at UPS, dog.
Yeah, no, I be wilding in that bitch. Cause it's not like it matters. They all go fall when the truck start. When the truck start driving, they all go fall anyway. So what the fuck does it matter? Like,
Not if you set them all up correctly.
nigga, I would have to fill it to the brim. That's not how it works.
They don't
We
even
be
want
having-
you.
That's how we do that shit.
We don't. So them bitches be doom, doom, doom. Niggas be getting they shit broke. My blender. Yeah, nah.
Why my blender come in pieces? Malcolm like,
Be dog, this a Lego blender, my nigga. You gotta put this
That's
bitch
the
together.
assembly
if you
kit.
just use a little bit of
You
super
gotta
glue,
assemble that bitch.
He's like, just a little bit of super glue,
And that is why I don't order from Target. Amazon is lit though. Amazon is a great place to order from. They be getting your shit ready, nigga. I don't even be getting the 2-day delivery, and that shit be at my door.
That's what I was like. I feel like Prime is a scam
Cause it be there
because
quick
they
anyway.
get that shit there anyway.
Yeah.
They be like, I don't care. Your shit will be there in 2 days anyway.
Facts. You do not need to get the 2. Nigga, I put shit in my checkout before, and it'll be at my door, and I'll be like, I ain't even pay yet. Like, damn. I mean, if it's like, oh, okay, I like this. Ding dong. What the fuck? If you here go your blender. God damn, like y'all niggas is
Time
lit.
to
Not
put
in
this
pieces,
bitch
too.
together.
It's time to assemble it.
That's some dumb
First
shit.
glass shard here.
Okay. You got this come with instructions? Yeah.
I'm never ordering a blender. It's never going to happen. I'm
You not gonna
to the
copy your
store.
Cuisinart, nigga?
Nah, I'm going to the store,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's probably the way.
Well, that way, if that bitch breaking the whip, it's my fault. Nobody else's.
Yeah, probably a good choice. Millie, what else happened this week? Anything special?
Yeah, I bought a Ruger. It's not on me though, but I will keep it on me. So
He said, just for all of your information.
yeah,
It's more for this
to know.
information is more for you guys than me.
I'll have that tomorrow.
What you gonna use it for?
Social media.
Oh my God. Look at this guy.
no,
You're gonna flex it on the
Relax.
Did
ground.
you just hear that shit?
What a
I'll flex
loser.
it.
That shit just offended
What
me.
a loser.
For the first week, I will flex it, but after that, no more social media guys.
You gonna be like,
All right, nigga, somebody gonna send that picture to the void niggas, and your bitch gonna be void. That shit about to be over
They're gonna
with.
call you.
who on
hey,
smoke?
Hey, yo, this you,
Who's
bro?
close to the camera?
This you?
It's all fake, if you ask me.
All right,
All fake.
nigga.
It's a prop.
Yeah.
Prop.
Prop.
They can't tell if it's real.
Why
We'll see.
you telling people you have a gun now?
Why am I?
That's
So
saying
they
it?
don't try him.
Yeah.
What's the point of having a gun if
The
you're not
point
going to
is
show
having
it?
a gun and not telling people.
All right, so
So that
I'ma
way
get-
someone
gotta
does
keep
that
try
way
you.
on you.
someone.
So
That
someone
way, if
does
someone
try you.
tests you, you got it.
But you don't want
But
them
now
to test
that
you at
you
all.
know-
But they've already
Yeah.
tested you.
Now that you know that,
So
I
they
do
could
have
test
that
you and then get an
motherfucker.
A. Like, wouldn't you rather them just not test? You rather them not take the test? They could test you and get an A and you fail, nigga. No,
Yeah.
I'd rather you just not test me at all. Cause I might win, but I also might lose. So how about you just don't run up and run up on the nigga who you definitely gonna win on?
Exactly. With me, it's a 50-50. We're both flipping that coin.
said with me, it's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50.
With that nigga, you got a guaranteed W.
I really think it's a 75-25 because I'm blowing shit.
Exactly.
It's going to be like, nigga, run your ball. I'm not even going to think about that shit.
Why Vermillion make the face like when you hear a good beat? Vermillion said,
Exactly, bro. I'm on the same page.
You was feeling that
It's
shit
a
like
whole
it was a
different type
song.
of timing.
Hey, lower your mic a little.
Okay.
It's a whole different type of timing. Like, but for real, Vic, the point of having a gun is
I think when I'll get concealed carry, I'ma just
So you want
not
niggas to
tell.
try you?
No,
that's
No.
your goal.
but
That's your goal. If you put on the back of your car, nigga, I have a gun. No nigga is going to try and steal your car.
If I'm pulling up,
It's
if
that
I'm
simple.
trying to hit a lick on somebody, and I think you don't have a gun, and I think Jamie doesn't have a gun, I might run up on either of y'all. But if I know you have a gun, and I know Jamie doesn't, then I'll probably run up on Jamie.
Well, if I don't know that Jamie doesn't, if I don't know if Jamie has one, but I know if you have one, I'm still going to this nigga because I'm clueless. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
With you, it's a for sure. It might happen.
That's the
shit
whole
might
thing.
end
Y'all remember
today.
those
Run it
dumbass
up.
like steering wheel locks niggas used to use in the 2000s?
Yeah, you're not stealing your car.
But that's the thing. Those don't stop you from stealing your car. But the whole point of it is, if I have one and the nigga next to me doesn't, they're just gonna rob the next nigga because this is gonna add an extra 5 seconds onto their shit.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of the steering wheel.
That makes
lock.
perfect sense.
It wasn't to stop niggas from stealing it, but niggas would be like, "Well, I could take this nigga's car. I could try to get this one, or I could just get that one."
Yeah, I
just
could
get
fuck.
that one."
Well, yeah, you could fuck around and fail at unlocking the shit,
That was the whole point
and
of it.
it's like, okay, like, all right then.
I never heard of a steering wheel.
You never seen a
it was
bar?
dumb as fuck,
It's
bro.
like a bar.
It was like a early 2000s thing.
It was
to, like,
no,
stop
it was
people
like
from stealing
before
the
that.
car.
It was that shit is
Well, no, it
old.
stopped in, like, the
My
early
granddad
2000s.
used to use that shit. My granddad was not playing. Niggas was not.
Maybe
getting
it
his
was
truck.
the 90s. No, I was alive. It was definitely a 2000 thing. It was
wasn't-
still around in the 2000s.
It was
yeah.
yeah. It's always been a thing. It's literally like a bar. You put it inside your steering wheel, and it would just stop it from turning. So
It's
can't.
dumb as fuck.
Yeah, you can't like drive the car away until you take that bitch off. So it would even it would slow down you getting out of the car, because now you got to put that bitch on.
They were dumb as fuck.
It was dumb.
But it was just to make people steal the car next year instead of yours.
Go to that car though.
That was
because
the whole
this
design
car.
of it.
This car is protected.
Yeah.
But now it's
Oh,
the
go
little
ahead.
blue light when you see it above somebody's dad. When you see it above their shit and they got the blue light flashing.
What is that?
You never the extra security system. Like if you touch their
I
car
mean,
the
I
wrong
don't
way.
steal cars. So.
Oh yeah. We don't ever participate
Shit, I
in
don't be
anything
stealing cars.
illegal. But I'm talking like the super. It's like how some cars have like the extra safety on it, and
I'm
it's
gonna go buy a blue light to put in my window now.
if you put that bitch, niggas not fucking with your shit for
I'm gonna
real.
go put a blue light.
Because
in my
then
window.
niggas you gonna be like, nah, he got that ultra sensitive. If I press weird on his door, and his shit gonna start, it's gonna start an alarm.
I know a nigga who leaves his doors unlocked all the time because his logic is, I'd rather them just open my door, see that there's nothing in there, and then leave, instead of breaking my window, seeing that nothing's in there, and then leaving. And I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense.
It makes zero sense.
No, it kind of makes
I
sense.
can see the
No,
logic
because
in
if
that.
I look through your window and don't see shit in your car, there's no reason to punch that bitch. And is his windows tinted?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, then what the fuck? What the fuck? Are
I'm
we
thinking
here
of
for?
his house for some reason.
The house makes no sense.
Yeah,
no.
the house don't make no.
No,
you ain't got
don't walk,
nothing.
You do not walk
no,
in
no,
my
no,
house.
no, 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 no. You ain't got nothing in your crib. If you thinking about your crib like that, there's nothing in your crib a nigga want to steal. I don't want to be at your crib.
I heard that's how they do it in Canada. They just unlock all the doors.
Yeah,
No,
but
there's
that's just
a lot of
'cause-
neighborhoods
that's just
like
'cause
around
Canada's
here.
safer.
I imagine people in River Forest probably fall asleep with their doors unlocked.
Nigga, people in Oak Park fall asleep with their doors unlocked.
Yeah.
Could be me.
Nigga, you be in the studio with the doors. All right, let's move on. I shouldn't be sharing that with the world. Is that all you have for your week?
Yeah,
It's okay. You got a Ruger. That's all.
Oh
you have.
yeah.
That's all you have for your week.
That's
Niggas
all I
not
have.
trying that.
Anything special happened in my week? Not really. Called off of work a lot. Got a lot of work done.
Equivalence.
Yeah, no. Whenever I call off of work, I get a lot of work done.
Equivalence.
This dude's asking himself, bro.
About my week? Yeah, because y'all don't have the courtesy to return the question.
You fucking loner.
Yeah,
My bad.
I kind of have to.
How was your week, Malcolm?
No, it was fine.
What'd you do, bro?
Nothing really. Just got a lot of work done. I got slammed at work, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Slaved?
No, that's not funny.
Oh.
No, I'm just fucking with Nah,
Cut the camera. We gotta handle business.
Oh,
nah,
shit.
nah. Yeah, got a lot of work done this week. A lot of ups and downs, but shit, it's been lit. Got some new D spirits, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sterling
I ain't get
Cartoons.
no new D spirit.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Though.
Damn it, Sterling. I needed new shit.
Nah,
This
Sterling
nigga
give me some
Millie
new
was
shit.
folding me. I gotta do shit.
I got a tapir that
Give
nigga's
me a
lit.
no way out. Come on, bro. I ain't got one yet.
Yeah.
That is, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is an incredible game.
Hell yeah.
And the thing, one of the best parts about the game is, Sterling is such a cool guy. Whenever we have a question,
Always.
honestly, I believe we play the game more than anyone else in the world. We play probably every single day, if you play D Spirits as much as us, I want to meet you. Yeah, no, we
They're
play a
fucking
lot.
nerds,
Yeah, we
bro.
worn through all the cards. We
They
worn
are
through all the
nerds
rules.
over this shit, bro.
Yeah, we're nerds for that.
And like
my
Sterling's
God.
the GOAT because we play so much. We have a lot of questions. We got a lot. We ask a lot of questions. We share a lot of feedback. We talk about how much we love. We have a group chat with Sterling where we just talk to the nigga.
Yeah.
Like we just have conversations. We FaceTime him all the
He's
time.
the homie.
You're not. He added us. I don't. Or no, you add. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not in the group chat. We'll add you though. We'll add you.
Nah, I don't need
My
it.
bad, bro.
You look hurt, Chris.
Nah, they mad I'm the doctor. I'm the doctor of the shit, nigga.
Yeah, I'm the herald of healing. But
Yeah, but I'm the doctor. Yeah, nigga. I don't like that.
it's fun though. It's a great game.
I don't like that.
It's a great
I think
game.
I have as many healing cards as you now after today.
That don't make you the herald. I'm still the herald, nigga.
I might be fuck around to become the herald.
Nigga, that's my shit. I'm
might
the
fuck
herald
around
of
and
healing.
Become the herald.
But yeah, nah.
I got it. Like
Had a great time playing D Spirits this week. We played Pictionary
we did.
as a pod squad.
we did.
That was a lot of fun. When I wasn't on Vic's turn, when I wasn't on Vic's team, man. When I was paired, I'm gonna give y'all a little background.
I
knowledge.
went 0-3.
When I was paired up with Vic, that shit was tough, my nigga. I was fighting for my life.
I'm the
Yo,
best
kill me
drawer
with this
here,
shit.
dog.
You the best?
Best drawer here.
You lost
Incorrect.
every
Most artistic
single
incorrect.
game.
I think I
podcast
think the
member,
best.
bro.
Me and Malcolm literally instantaneously everything we drew.
We was running that shit.
I knew it.
Me and Vermillion had a good one too. Me and Millie had one round that was just great. The other rounds were subpar.
I think me and Millie had a round where we just went up like 3 or 4 rolls. It was like we kept
The
on
one with hot dog, you got that bitch like quick because I had done the one early. We was zooming. Millie's a good guesser, not so good at drawing. That boulder was dumb as hell.
The boulder?
Yeah, the boulder you drew, the baked potato that you called the flash symbol.
Come on, man. That was
Oh,
easily
no.
the Flash,
No,
man. You
that
sweet.
that was kind of your fault.
Easy
That was
to get
50-50.
Nigga, that
50-50.
bitch was a baked.
He didn't.
Nah.
He didn't do the lightning bolt OD good, but he
was a
drew,
lightning
he had
bolt.
the nigga running.
And the nigga running.
He
Yeah.
had the nigga running.
With the wind behind
Guys,
his back.
please explain. Please answer this, viewers. Explain how you mess up drawing a lightning bolt when the nigga sitting across the table from you has a lightning bolt hanging from his neck.
It was in the hoodie. Number
Nigga,
one.
I don't have my chains tucked. You
hoodie.
know I gotta flex
Wait,
with
wait,
him.
wait.
My
Your
chain was
might
tight.
have
It
been-
was-
it might have been tough.
It was
The
tough.
word was
like,
the
come on.
Flash.
It was a
Yeah.
baked potato.
It was not a baked potato. Vic,
What
you
was the
saw
word?
it. The Flash.
It was the
Why didn't
Flash.
you just draw the human and running?
He
I did.
Instead, he
Baked
drew a baked
lightning.
potato.
he drew.
I
It
drew
didn't
the
make no
human.
goddamn sense. How was I
drew
supposed
the
to get the
human.
flash from a baked potato? It was a rock with a crack through it, and I was like, "What?"
I drew the human and I drew the lightning bolt. But niggas don't want to acknowledge it.
Nah.
He did have the nigga running, and
But that
he
was
had-
afterwards, and by
He
that,
had like it
He had
wasn't
a
the
big
best.
ass fucking rock with a crack.
A
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit! If me and Vic on the same page, I
Yeah,
might be
no,
wrong.
you smoking crack. nigga.
Damn.
I might be
crack.
wrong.
That's
Damn.
fucked up.
You were terrible, my nigga. I'm
Ooh.
sorry.
Nah.
You were really bad.
No, it got me when he put when you saw the nigga like moving and you saw the moon and you said moon run and then had no
Yeah,
clue.
he was running.
I drew Michael Jackson. The nigga doing the Michael Jackson lean. I drew the moon. I drew a nigga running so he would get. He said moon run, and I'm like,
But-
my nigga,
but
what?
like,
When
what
has
else-
Michael Jackson
You
ever
have
done the
never
moon
seen
run?
anybody do the moon run. But what comes next after running?
He went from moon run to sheriff. Like,
The sheriff.
like yes,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
his next guess.
I remember that, yeah.
The
That,
glove
that
was-
was probably like the funniest game I played because it was so funny because you would give an abstract meaning to everything we would draw. And I would be like, I would be confused, but then I would be like, I understand where he was going, but no.
This nigga said barbell, and then Chris drew the low IQ.
Oh, that was
Low
clever. of
IQ.
you. That was very clever.
I drew 4 IQ
Yeah.
and a barbell.
No, that
right?
shit was hella long, bro.
Does it matter? If it's not, you said, is it weights? He confirmed that they were weights, and they're not barbells.
I
so
put
they have to
1,000
be
pounds on them bitches.
dumbbells.
Yeah.
And 4 IQ weights, dumbbell. You have barbell, but nothing past.
I
it.
There's
thought
no
that was
such
a
thing
genius
as a
way to write
1,000-pound dumbbell.
Does it matter?
Wait, what?
If it's not a barbell, There's only one other Bell, nigga. It's not the Liberty Bell. It's not Taco Bell. It's clearly weights, nigga. It was a dumbbell.
All I'm saying, you guys should have counted it as
4
As
IQ
barbell.
dumbbell.
nah.
That shit was crazy. Nah, but Pictionary was definitely fun. Did my voice just crack that? No. Pictionary was definitely fun. We definitely gonna run that back again. There'll be a video on TikTok soon. I gotta edit that bitch. But it was a good time. We'll definitely run that again. We might run something else next time. I don't know.
Y'all don't want to see me in charades.
No, that's not your body. You already move weird. Like, I can't imagine. I can't imagine you, like, trying to act out something.
We'll see next time.
Do you not remember what me and Noah were talking about last time we were all in the studio? How based we fucking were at charades?
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, you do not want the smoke.
Okay, well, we'll see next time, man. How about that?
Nah, I gotta smoke you. I really gotta smoke you. How deep into the
I'm with
podcast are we?
35.
35 minutes. We doing good because just so y'all know, we got no fucking topics to talk about. So we gonna stretch this intro as long as we can, but I think we kind of
keep it going.
I think we kind of stretched it as far as we could. I think we got to get into our one of two topics. we gonna go for it. This topic is interesting. I don't even know how to bring it up really.
Is this the one I think it is?
Yeah, it's the one you think it is.
Wow.
So this week, all right, so I don't know if I've ever said this on the podcast before. I'm already not too fond of Azalea Banks.
Oh, boy.
This week, Azalea Banks, and
foot up.
trust me, this is true. Everything I'm about to say, like, was videotaped. She dug up her dead cat,
Oh, hell no.
brought it into her kitchen, and boiled it. And all of this was Instagrammed. Like, all of this was a process that was shared with the world. Because Azalea Banks is mentally unstable.
Yeah.
I felt this for a while. There was one episode where I wanted to come in and talk about it, and I forgot, or maybe we had more important things to cover. But Azalea Banks has clearly needed help for a while in my eyes.
I could kind of peep it, like the way certain people will talk, move their hands, and react to certain things. Like they look like they're missing a few screws. And she's one
Azalea
of them.
Banks has always, to me, and we got to be careful because Azalea Banks, she be practicing that witchcraft.
She'll pull up.
Yeah, that's what she. Oh, and apparently after she boiled her cat, I guess she took the skull and put it in her house as a decoration or something.
You heard
the sort.
there was like a video that she put, like a small little clip.
You talking about the chicken one?
The chicken one. What
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
So apparently Azalea Banks said real witches do real things or some shit like that, as she was like cleaning chicken blood out of the floor in her closet.
I don't get it. You know, back to the cat shit. I can kind of understand.
No.
Where are you
If-
going with this?
Hold on, relax, everybody. I can kind of understand where she's coming from, like how certain cultures will do certain things. Like, I don't know, you'll eat.
Okay. I can see where you're trying to take it.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know the culture that I'm trying to reference.
There are cultures that
You pay
do
homage.
that.
Yeah, you pay homage in different ways. Like, you respect the dead in a little bit different way. I know there's some.
But
group
are
of-
there any cultures that like do that like publicly though?
Publicly.
You know, I just feel like Azalea Banks got a couple screws loose.
She certainly does, yeah.
She's just a witch.
Did y'all watch her Wildin' Out episode?
No, that's the one where she was crying.
So I rewatched this episode probably sometime over the summer, and I wanted to come in here and talk about it just because I wanted to talk about how Azalea Banks clearly is not mentally right. But yeah, like her Wildin' Out episode, they were playing a game called it's normally called So Fly, but they were playing So Petty because Azalea Banks is petty, you know? So they were just playing for fun, whatever. The game is this person, it's like Nick Cannon versus Azalea Banks. So it'd be like, Nick Cannon is so petty that blah, blah, blah. Azalea Banks is,
petty is he?
yeah, that Azalea Banks did this, blah. So DC Youngfly was like, Nick Cannon's so petty that he couldn't get Cardi B, so he got Azalea Banks' stupid ass. And then, you know, that's the game. So everybody's having fun, laughing, and Azalea Banks just starts hating on DC Young Fly. Like the game is done at this point. And she's like, you live in $1,000 apartment, blah, blah, blah. And I was hurt. Like, I felt personally offended by that because, I mean,
Yeah.
$1,000 apartment, that's kind of decent to me. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, she went off the rails with that. And then she like put a whole stop to the episode and was going to leave. And she was crying. And like DC was trying to apologize. And she was like, get away from me, I'll spit on you. I was like spitting on the floor.
Crazy.
And then afterwards, she started like attacking Nick Cannon on social media, started attacking him on Instagram and Twitter. Like, oh, because Nick Cannon has some disease, lupus or something like that.
Lupus.
Maybe it's not lupus. The way you look, maybe it's not lupus.
Oh.
But he got some type.
Lupus is the one where your immune system attacks you.
That's what he has then. Yeah.
Yeah. Lupus is the one where your immune system attacks itself, and then it makes you extremely tired because your body's essentially fighting itself.
I think.
Yeah, Nick Cannon has lupus. But she was like, oh, yeah, you're going to die from lupus. Nick Cannon, you suck. You hate yourself. You hate black women. But Azalea Banks just does some. She goes on these rants. I think she has issues with, and I feel bad. Like, I don't like psychologically analyzing people, but it's a podcast and we got shit to talk about.
Keeping it stack.
You capital $1.50.
I gotta keep it 100. Yeah. But yeah, it seems like she has self-love issues.
Self-love.
It seems like
I could agree.
hates herself. She has issues with herself. She's consistently insulting people's blackness, insulting women who may or may not be seen as more successful than her, who may seem prettier than her. A couple weeks ago, she came after Rihanna for Rihanna's new haircut.
Why does that matter to you? Like, aren't
This
you
week
getting money
she
too?
went crazy on Doja Cat.
She kind of deserves it though.
Nah, not the way she did it though.
What did she say?
It was a music video. She was like, Doja Cat, you're fat. She was like, look at you. Look at those legs. You are fat, jiggling. This is disgusting.
Hey, Doja
girl,
Cat,
this is not
I want you to know you're just thick. That's it.
But that's what I'm saying. Azalea Banks seems to put down people who
We love you, Doja.
seem to be more successful even after she pump faked you.
Yeah.
She did pump fake you.
She pump faked the internet.
I jumped. I jumped too.
She hit you with if this song go platinum, I'll show the titties.
There's no shame in his
And
game.
I was
though.
up, hand up, jump.
It was in the live,
And
ready.
then she cut to the basket and got her dub.
Cut to the basket.
I took it. It was sad.
It is what it is, man. It is
She
what it
ran off
is.
with the dub. I couldn't do anything.
I mean, hey, but yeah, no, Azalea Banks, you gotta chill.
Really?
And then like, what's up with her and cats this week? She going after Doja Cat, her dead cat. All cats, watch yourself. You better be careful. If you El Tigre, you next. Watch out.
Oh, shout out El Tigre.
Yeah, El Tigre to go.
He'll handle her.
Yeah, nah, she
No
can't.
problem.
She can't fuck with El Tigre.
El Tigre to go.
But yeah, nah, Azalea Banks.
So
People in her circle, I think, and I don't know if anybody in her circle listens to this podcast, but hey, let's blow up. Yeah, I think somebody needs to have a serious conversation with her. Needs to just make sure she's good because it doesn't seem like she is there. I think a couple months ago she was talking about not wanting to be here anymore. Like, y'all win. Like, I'm gonna commit suicide or like I'm gonna leave this earth. You know, something of the sort. So I just think she needs some mental help. She needs some help loving herself. She seems to be a little mentally down bad.
yeah, she needs some time away from the limelight because that's only destructive for people like her. From my personal experience.
Yeah, when you
I think she does need a better image overall because it's like whenever you hear about Azalea Banks, it's never something good.
and that's the thing because she's talented. If you listen to her music, it's actually good, but I think she feels like she doesn't get enough credit for her music, and it's because she does shit like this. You know, people don't look at Azalea Banks as Azalea Banks the artist. Some people probably don't even know she is an artist. People probably think she's just.
I didn't either.
Really? Y'all didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I know that she did music. I didn't know that she like was still doing music.
Yeah, no, she's an artist. And I think her music. I thought she was a YouTuber. See? But that's the thing. People don't know that because of this shit, you know? And yeah, she gotta do a little bit more. When you're the type of person who crowdsources your self-esteem from the comments and likes, limelight probably isn't the place for you to be, because the more they give you, it's never enough. The likes and comments are never going to be enough to make you feel whole if you don't feel whole yourself already, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
I really didn't know Nick Cannon had lupus, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
I found that out through this Azalea Banks shit, actually.
Wow. That actually, it kind of like
puts things in perspective.
Yeah, because I noticed he looked a lot more tired, and I couldn't. I was like, when you're making that much money, of course you're gonna be tired. Like that's what I was thinking, but he was really going through something.
Apparently, he's managing it very well. Like Hopefully. He changed his diet. He said he's great. He believes in a lot of the natural shit Vermillion's bag, and he said like going vegan, fixing his diet, like it helps. Obviously, you can't. Lupus is uncurable. Yeah. To my knowledge.
Yeah, well, it's your body making a mistake. And if your body's making the mistake, you can't really go in there and correct it.
Yeah, like to my knowledge, it's yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently he's handling it really well. Like I follow him on IG, and he be working out. He seems like he's living his best life. So shout out to Nick Cannon. But yeah, Azalea Banks needs some.
So
what? Needs some help.
What do y'all think of the comment that she said had directed? Or she had directed a comment towards this white lady who said like something about the cat shit is disgusting. You should not be doing that or putting it on social media. Mm-hmm. She fired back.
The Azalea way.
Yeah, saying
she wasn't going to let that rock.
Exactly. She's not that type of person.
You thought Azalea Banks was going to ignore the comment of user 62984?
The fucked up thing about it, though, like I would be cool with that because that's her personality. But she fired back using some bullshit that I don't agree with, which was using her blackness kind of as like a scapegoat. And I'm not the advocate for like saying that.
What exactly did she say? Or paraphrase it.
She basically came back at her saying like, "How dare you white bitch, say this about my beautiful African heritage and culture? You should be ashamed of yourself for like having these comments about my heritage, yada yada yada." Go ahead.
I don't know why Azalea Banks did it. It very well could have been a heritage and culture thing. However, if you're going to do this sort of thing and you're going to put it on social media, you're going to do it on IG Live. If it was me, and what I feel like would be the right move to do would be explain that. Let's use this as a situation for education. What she did by just randomly doing it with no context, now you're doing crazy shit for shock value. Or maybe not shock value. Maybe you're just crazy. I don't know. She may or may not be crazy.
Completely.
But if it's a heritage thing, then you gotta tell people that, Exactly. If my heritage is something that's clearly out of the norm and nobody knows anything about this like heritage thing that I do, then use it as a chance for education.
Use it as a way to like educate people. Don't just do it and be like, haha, I'm a witch.
Because then at that point, it feels like a trap card. It seems like she intentionally did it so people would come back and then you have that in your back pocket like, hey, it was heritage, bitch. Like, no, that's not, you can't do it like that. That's like if I decided to, I don't know, go to a fucking restaurant naked and they were like, yo, you can't do that. I'm like, no, I'm actually from this, this is where they're supposed to do this, and you're still outside of the norm of the place you're in, you got to know your place. Like if I go into a different heritage bringing my customs in, if they're like, hey nigga, that's weird here. I can explain like, oh shit, this is my heritage. Like, do you know? Then we can have an exchange.
Yeah.
When you just do some random ass shit, it's like, nigga, why are you boiling a cat?
Yeah, like the internet is kind of like, to me, like the internet is like a country, and it has its own culture.
Yes,
it has its own place for things. It has its leaders. It has its
Yeah, it sure does.
yeah. So like, you know what I mean? The internet is a place where like a certain thing is upheld.
Hell yeah.
You can see fucked up shit on the internet, but you also would see like a lot of more normal shit. You could generally get a good consensus of everyone depending on what you're looking for. You can like write in specific words like, is Earth flat? And you can find
Hell yeah.
more papers about it not being flat, but it'll show you
Yeah,
more stuff about it.
obviously.
So like
You put
with
that
the
really well.
internet, you can educate yourself on, hey, is it a boiling cat? And then that could be your is boiling a cat a African thing? I have no clue what I'm doing, but I had no clue to do that until you posted the shit. You can't be like, go educate yourself, you heathen, you crazy, like,
Because then you're just attacking people.
yeah, you're just attacking people, but you never explained yourself. I don't have to explain myself. I was like, you know, that's kind of what the internet's for, right?
Yeah.
Like
The whole point of an Instagram is for you to show off what you're doing. And if you're doing something that is, you know, heritage related, you should maybe mention that in the caption.
Y'all peeped that the cat's name was Satan too. Like I found that odd,
I
and the
didn't
cat
know
was
that.
already decomposed.
Yeah.
like, before she boiled it. So
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I felt like that cat had to be there for a while, bro.
yeah. So what are you
I
doing
could
it now
not
for?
bring myself to watch the whole video. I couldn't.
I saw the muddy cat bones, and I was like, yeah, I'm not into this.
Watching it pissed me off. And this is gonna sound really ignorant. This is gonna sound ignorant as fuck. Before I watched the video, I actually had just read. Do you know who Dexstar is?
No.
Dexstar is a Red Lantern. He's a cat. But I just read his origin story.
Oh.
I just read his origin story, and basically it was some people being a real dick to a cat, and then he got the Red Lantern ring because it was just the angry ass cat. And I literally just read it like 2 hours before, and I saw that shit, and I was like, damn, like I can't watch this for my nigga Dexstar. Like my nigga Dexstar I just read how this nigga became a Red Lantern, went through all this bullshit, and now they boiling this nigga's homie. Like I can't read this shit, or Dexstar gonna come after me.
That's fucked.
Shout out to Dexstar though. That's that nigga.
Shout out to the Red Lanterns.
Yeah, nah, just Dexstar.
Yeah, the rage. I
don't fuck with the rest of them niggas. Azalea Banks, just don't boil animals. Yeah.
Except for lobsters.
Crabs. Shrimps also.
I don't think you boil them alive. The only one you boil alive is like lobster.
No? Yeah.
You boil crabs alive?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you boil crabs. That's how you kill them. Yeah.
Hit his ass over the head with a mallet.
That
That's
too.
how you kill.
That too.
No. No.
He's dead. Like, kill that nigga dead.
No, that's not how you do that shit.
That's just somebody with problems.
Yeah, right. That's Azalea Banks. That's how Azalea Banks kill crabs. Nah, you boil a lot of shellfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, don't boil
Never.
animals. Just don't. Dead or alive. It's not. I mean, look, if it's for a ritual and it's something, you know, that you religiously believe in.
When I first saw like what was going on, I was like, is she boiling? Is she making a broth? I was like, what is she doing?
That's what I was scared of. I was scared she was going to eat it.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what is she
When
doing?
I read it, I was nervous that she ate it. That's why I was terrified. Because I didn't watch the whole video.
She would
I
have
watched
COVID-20,
maybe
bro.
5. Bro, she was trying to cook up the next
brand
version.
new. Something brand new.
That's crazy.
I wanted no parts.
I just never heard of some shit like that.
Like taking my dead cat and then boiling him.
Like years deceased or something like that.
That
and then
cat
boiling
did
it.
not look
No,
like
that
it
cat
was
had to
recently
be
dead. Like
years
from
deceased.
the maybe 5-6 seconds I watched, that cat did not look recently dead.
It was a whole skull.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? That is wild. And
she sounded excited as she was like digging him up. I'm like, yo, this is.
I'm gonna
That's
have to watch
the
the
thing
video.
about being an adult. You can't just take her to a mental place.
Yeah,
She has to bring herself.
exactly.
If she didn't do any harm to like another human being or like a living animal, like because she didn't technically do harm to anything.
Mm-hmm.
So she can't just be auto-admitted. She has to bring herself.
She needs a psychiatric evaluation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah.
So, Azalea Banks, if you're listening to this, and if you are listening to this, you're probably very angry. I'll probably be getting an angry tweet.
Or a
That's
voodoo
cool
doll
with
or
me.
something.
Oh God, if I get
Chill
a
out, bro.
nah.
Almost brand
That
too.
shit's scary, bro.
Voodoo? You believe in voodoo?
I believe in witches, bro.
You do look like you believe in witches.
I'm not
Mexican,
gonna lie.
yeah,
There has to be some truth to everything.
There's some scary ass witch videos from Mexico.
Like there wouldn't be like witches in every culture.
Oh.
There wouldn't be.
They don't
I
look.
don't actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
They don't look like a witch. Like they don't have the
Yeah,
hat
they
and
not
shit.
like the
Nah.
hat and they're boiling trouble, but like
They be doing that.
I don't believe in magic, me personally, or witchcraft or any of that. That's me. I don't believe in that. Not really. It depends on what you call paranormal.
You know what? I actually had this thought the other day. What if everything paranormal is just something on the fourth dimension trying to talk to you? Because you have no concept of what like a fourth dimensional creature would look like.
Down
possible.
the rabbit hole we go.
No,
That's where it gets deep.
we're not about to.
Yeah,
we're not
about
going to
to
dive
delve.
into
Oh.
this.
I'm
no.
not. No,
Sorry, buddy.
But you know, like on a 2-dimensional plane, if you were to step into it, it would just look like a big flat ass thing just walked up, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And you would talk about up, and they would have no clue what the fuck up means. But like you would see a ghost, and you know how people say they can see through them. Well, in the fourth dimension, if the fourth dimension is depth, you're seeing like depth that you can't understand.
What about the fifth dimension?
Look,
I don't know
we're
what the
not-
fifth
I'm not
This
doing
man's
I don't know.
spitting
I don't know.
facts, bro.
So like,
I bow down.
I was just thinking about that. Like,
I wanted to. This is actually going to go into one of the. I threw some filler topics in because we ain't got shit to talk about.
let's go.
How y'all feel on astrology?
Astrology.
I know Vermillion's an astrology
it's
girl.
racism for
Astrology
girls.
girl.
Yeah, I know. I know
It's
Vermillion's an astrology
It's
girl.
racism.
For girls, that's ignorant.
It's like it's not even racism. It is like it's monthism. Monthism for
Yeah.
girls. So they're like, if you're born in June, I just can't fuck with you. And I'm like, for what?
I don't understand.
For
any
what?
of it.
I don't like them water sign niggas. What? What does that mean?
Uh,
I was like, you had no clue I was a water sign nigga until I told you.
That's fact.
Yeah,
I was like, I could have lied and said I was, I don't know, Aquarius. I don't. Like, I
so
don't know.
here's why I think that astrology is bullshit. Personally, I think it's really dumb, and I think it's not real. Vic, you look like you want to say something. Go ahead. It's stupid as fuck. So recently, this week, the biggest astrology app actually got exposed for lying to people and just making up random horoscopes. And
What was it making up? Like the weekly thing?
yeah, they were just making up the horoscopes.
Oh, those.
Don't understand how you could just make it up because no science behind it. But like whatever. But either way,
That
if
shit
that
is
doesn't mean
culty.
that it's bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit is culty to me. Like
Astrology?
It is.
yes,
I don't think it
bro.
is.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
'cause you're an astrology
wait,
girl.
No, that's not true.
Wait.
Let me
So
explain
you
myself.
buy rocks and stones of certain types that way your day is better? Sounds like you're into some. That sounds like witchcraftery to me. But I'm not gonna play with you.
See, I don't know.
You're buying bowls and making sounds, and you got jade around your neck because you think it wards off bad spirits.
I'm not going to stand for the Janaiko slander on this podcast.
Okay, you got onyx around your neck. Whatever you
I don't know
want.
which one she got.
You know,
She
she
be
got
having
rocks.
the bowls. She be having the bowls. She be with this.
That's culty. Tell me that's not culty.
No, I don't believe in
That's
that.
slightly
That shit is
culty.
dumb to me.
That
Keep it
shit
a
is
stat.
stupid to me because the day I was born has nothing to do with the person I am.
Vermillion disagrees.
I think it holds no weight.
No, let's let you speak,
Okay, thank
If
you.
I was born
Miss
in this,
Vermillion.
yeah, my memories might come up like in a different like space of time, I guess.
Yeah, I just let's hear what the astrology girl has to say.
Oh my god. So it's not necessarily just astrology that people use to base all that stuff off of.
What else you add into it? Magic.
It's the
I guess to
moon.
you, yeah. But they throw
Chakra.
in shit like
Ninjutsu.
I guess chakra, but not ninjutsu. They throw in other shit like numerology and star charting and
It's the
weird shit
location
like
of the
that.
sun when you were born type shit.
But
What
and
time
I
were you
did
born?
I did read an interesting paper on this back in college because I was not at the time, but
You were an astrology girl in training.
no.
Well,
what's up with this
what is
astrology girl?
I was told.
Like, what?
I was told I am a. My sign is Cancer, but my like moon or sun or whatever the fuck it is a Taurus.
So
What the fuck that mean?
that is like
I'm a big body bull in the water.
that's some weird shit. Apparently, the
Like-
sun sign is what you show to other people. The moon sign is like
What you feel on the inside?
yeah, and then your no. Your sun sign is the one you were born under. The moon sign is the one you're like inside, and your rising sign is the one that is
Okay,
displayed to other
nigga.
people.
Well, I don't give a fuck.
That shit
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
means nothing. I'm like,
But here's why it's bullshit. Not only was the biggest astrology app lying to niggas,
I mean, I wouldn't trust.
they've
the
been
app
lying
for
to
that.
you the whole time. But they also found new signs. So they started like you remember where like 4 or 5 years ago they found new sign. They found a new sign. It was like, yo, all that shit wrong. There's a new one.
What is
So
that?
if you think you a Pisces, nah, nigga, you're actually a Cancer.
Actually, yeah, they did find a sign and
remember
have to
that.
squeeze it in somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't remember where, but they did squeeze
Yeah,
that
I
bitch
remember
in.
that.
And I remember one of my friends was like, "That's crazy, because I don't feel like a Taurus like my entire life." And I'm sitting there
That's
like,
wild.
"Oh my god, this is bullshit. You're still you." It's like the episode of Zack and Cody where they find out they got switched at birth and start acting different. Like no, you're still you. Just because you're now a Pisces, don't mean that you got to act different.
I don't
Just
know.
because
nothing
now
about
you're
people who do
Zach and
that.
you're Cody don't mean shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about people who act funny like that. But
Vermillion, the Teenage Witch.
oh my god, actually, the Azalea Banks and the Zodiac shit is kind of like hand in hand because the people who buy into that buy into this, and they make it
so
look.
you're gonna be boiling cats now.
No,
Oh
no,
my
sir,
God.
no, sir, no, sir. But it makes the astrology shit kind of look crazy because of the other shit that's attached to it. Now, it already sounds crazy.
It's
sure.
already crazy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But that just adds like an extra negative light to it that I don't think should be attached to it.
I think astrology is a good way to stray away from religion and still have a focus on the universe being a good part of your life and the universe playing a role. That's a good way to stray away from religion and not make, but to start swaying that you know me based off the day I was born.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. And the only thing that gets
That's why I
me
hate telling
is,
people
like,
my sign.
So
bro.
like I will tell girls
We're
my
gonna be good
birthday.
friends 'cause
They're
you're a
gonna be they'll be instantly Scorpio mentality is super unbelieving of other people, and it is you and Tony fit the Scorpio label perfectly. And
if you had to pick somebody who would hardcore be a Scorpio,
it would be
one of them.
it would be you.
You're a Scorpio.
And
so if we're supposed
yes.
to be the same, fuck does that mean?
Kind of.
We're the
No,
same.
no.
Not like
What the
that.
fuck?
No.
Not like
When
that.
when is your birthday?
November 7th.
That's what they're trying. They always say like, oh, if you're closer to the other one, you're more like. I'm like, bro, like I don't know what the fuck. They were like, oh, you're an early Cancer, so you're almost a Gemini. So I don't know if I could fuck with you. I'm like,
It's fucking stupid.
I'm not going to say any dumb shit, but that's some dumb shit. I'm like, yo, like that means nothing, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I could put on a completely different persona, and this girl was explaining to me that she would have never guessed I was a Cancer. Like she was like, it was
Can't
last.
guess anything.
I was like,
You can't guess anything.
I was like, yo, you would have. I was like, it doesn't matter. And then all the girls in the room were like, since when does your sign not matter? I'm like,
forever. That shit is dumb.
I was like, the person I became is not due to the day I was born. I was like, that is like, what is that? Determinism to the finest.
Hard
Yeah,
determinism.
it means absolutely nothing.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I believe I have free will. I choose the person I am every day.
Facts.
That's not. I was like, nobody. No, you were designated to choose something. It was like I could just go left and shoot a motherfucker today. I was like,
Oh my god, that's so Cancer of me.
Oh my god! I guess I'm a Taurus today. I'm shooting niggas. Like no,
that
it had
shit is
nothing
so
to
dumb.
do with my
People
sign.
use it as excuse for like a dumbass, like,
You know I'm a
boom,
Scorpio.
runs over a curve. Oh my god, I'm such an aquarium. Like, like shut the fuck up.
Like, oh my god, I cheated on my boyfriend. I'm just a Scorpio. You know I'm horny.
Right.
Like, no, that is not. You do not
She
get
not
a
wrong.
buy. She's not wrong.
not
But it's,
Oh my god.
you don't get a buy just because it's like, I was born in November. I can't do anything about it. You literally can. You
Yeah,
can
that's just
choose,
dumb to me.
You can choose not to do that dumb shit. You chose to do that shit. I was like, I hope you know your mind has more control over your body than your body has control over itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that y'all, well, you too, have the same feelings as me and Vermillion over there. Vermillion Gomez.
I believe
Life
there
isn't what
are
it
forms
seems.
of witchcraft on this planet. I believe that 100%.
Vermillion be practicing them?
There are some forms of science that we probably just don't understand. Life does not make sense in any way, shape, or form. So the universe has no right to make sense to me.
True.
You guys,
Huh?
go ahead, finish your statement.
The universe has no right to make sense to me. So why would something that doesn't make sense to me not be real?
True.
Right? Like,
But astrology ain't real.
Like, I don't believe in astrology because they throw a bunch of labels on a bunch of shit, and humans have never made anything good in the history of anything. I don't believe.
Wait a minute. No.
No.
Pizza.
No.
I don't know where I was going with that.
like even everything we've ever built
I
has
don't know
been
where I was
flawed.
Pizza.
Everything
Pizza.
we have ever built has been flawed in a way, shape, form. It's flawed in some fashion. So why would astrology not be flawed in a way? I don't believe it's accurate 100%. I think it could. No, I don't think it could do anything. But like, I think it's fun.
If it
It
is
gives
something,
people hope.
yeah, I mean, if it is something that can actually be taken from what it is now, is definitely some newspaper weekly advertisement shit that they just throw out there to keep people entertained. It's kind of like, the funny papers in the newspaper. Like, it's
Calvin
just
and
not,
Hobbes.
it's not there for substance, which people are taking it as substance.
Yeah, I think like astrology is more for, as I said, people who are trying to stray away from religion but want to stay spiritually connected to the universe.
Yeah,
Good to hear.
that's valid.
Glad to hear y'all feelings on that. I actually have a topic that I forgot to put on the topic list.
Let's go.
This one is going to be interesting. Y'all ready to have a good talk?
Yeah.
Rap lyrics are now admissible in court in the state of Maryland.
I forget.
I will stay the fuck out of Maryland.
I forget what admissible means. Like, they're permitted to be used as evidence.
You can use that shit as evidence.
If I say, yeah, I shot that nigga on 63rd, they go instantly, every shooting on 63rd, you could potentially be.
How y'all feel about that?
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's
How?
not fair.
How so?
Because you're putting on an act, you're putting on a persona, and you're making music about that persona that you may or may not be a part of. It's entertainment.
Is that?
But it's entertainment.
I can't do nothing for you.
That's damn near not even me. That's just my face.
I'm on the
with a new
same
name.
wave as Vermillion because
You remember when I said don't fake it?
but it's entertainment.
I guess.
It's entertainment. So that once again, that'd be like trying to arrest Tom Cruise for, or what's that nigga name? Nick Cage, Nick Cage for trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. You know, like if you try to like arrest that nigga for that, you know.
Yeah.
And well,
I
they
do-
wouldn't do
I
that
do
because
feel
obviously
like-
you don't get arrested for
I-
breaking into government buildings. But even if you
Of
did,
course,
you know,
of
even if you
course.
did. That'd be like trying to arrest that nigga for that. So, you can't really arrest Lil Tecca for saying he got black, he got white.
What you want?
You can't arrest that nigga for that.
Exactly.
I
Now,
understand.
Melly,
Arrest
Yeah.
that nigga, please.
that's different. That nigga literally gave a whole breakdown of the dig.
Yeah.
But,
it was for entertainment.
like,
But he
TK,
called that shit.
TK, that nigga literally gave a whole game plan away.
Take Hayes said, "Nigga, I'm on the run." Like he didn't even like.
He took pictures next to the wanted poster in the video. Yeah, I ain't beat that case, bitch. I did the race. Nigga was next to the wanted.
Bro,
post.
he
I'm
said
watching that video like
that is not like you can't say I didn't know I was doing wrong. You can't say anything after. I ain't beat the case, nigga. I did the race.
that is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That nigga take
Bitch on
give
take
half a fuck.
Yeah, he's got balls.
And you know, I'm not gonna lie. He was very. I think if you gave him like, if he had a year on the run, that nigga would have made so much money. He would have beat the case.
Yeah, the race was running up, nigga.
And nigga, he
Wouldn't they
was.
have froze
No, he
his
was
money or
actually
something?
not bad.
Yeah,
he
TK was decent. TK was decent.
I hated TK.
TK
I
was
love
a better
I love
version of
TK.
YB and Namir.
Yeah, no, I can agree to that.
Yeah, he was a better version of Namir.
He was a legit like gun shooting Namir. Like he was 100% like
the
he
gun
was.
shooting makes him a better artist.
It clearly did.
I don't think that's what did it, but
TK was up there.
Without
He
the
was
gun shooting, the race
Murder
wouldn't
She
have been made.
Wrote. All of the shit on TK shit was actually decent, and I was like, yo, like he was actually like
did you see
valid
what
as a rapper.
his first album was actually called?
The Race, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
What?
It's called Capital Murder 101.
Oh yeah.
And it got yeah, he took it down after 2 days because his lawyer was like, "Nigga, what are you doing?" It was literally called Capital Murder 101. That nigga didn't give half a fuck.
Goofball.
No, TK was up though.
Yeah.
Like the
I was
way he
listening to that bitch too. I was like, "Damn, this shit going hard."
Yeah.
And then it was just gone one day, and I was, "Yeah, it makes sense."
I hated TK, man.
Why?
He just that offbeat flow is just not my thing.
He wasn't
was
really
off
off
beat.
He wasn't really that off beat.
You said that to me a couple times, but no, he on beat.
What's that bar he spit in that the race? It was so offbeat, and I hated everybody for saying it. I don't remember. Fuck it. But I hate TK.
I love TK.
Well, anyway, certain niggas, yeah, they rap lyrics
Jesus,
might need to be
lemonade,
admissible.
I sip Lipton. that's my shit.
I mean, some of
that
them-
shit get me turned.
Some niggas, yes, those lyrics might need to be admissible in court, i.e. TK, i.e. Melly. But other niggas, like, it's entertainment. It's a persona.
6ix9ine.
It's not a real person.
I needed everything he said to be.
Well, no, because the shit that he be saying was just like lies, you know?
Nigga, I be hanging with the killers. I'm a killer too. And then he ordered a hit on the nigga.
Yeah, but even like, if
Regardless.
police pull up on you, you gonna get the yapping. Police pull up on me, I don't know what happened. Like, he was just lying. Like, but a lot of niggas just lie and they just have a persona. That's not actually what the fuck they do. It's just entertainment. It's not even you. It's a whole different
Stay
person.
out of Maryland.
And that's really
Simple.
unfair.
Don't do crime in Maryland.
But that
And
starts,
rap about it.
But that starts a precedent. You know, if it goes off in Maryland, niggas can start letting that go off. This is kind of just a trap to catch
That
black
shit-
people.
that
Let's call it what it is. This is a trap to catch black people.
And so will the gun regulations that happen in a couple months. That's all that's gonna, it's gonna be just more traps to get black people back in the system.
Because no, they ain't catching Post Malone with this one.
Hell no.
You know they not. This wasn't made for G-Eazy.
No.
This wasn't made for Logic. No.
Come on, man.
This
so
was
Bobby biracial.
No, he's
Bobby
not. That nigga
biracial.
is white.
He's out the game now, so he's irrelevant now.
That
Bobby
nigga is
biracial.
white.
I used
Not
to
by
his,
his
White.
music.
Logic is white. I don't care what nobody says. Sorry.
his son is white though.
His son is white.
His son is white.
White.
Probably.
White.
But yeah, this is just another trap to catch black people. But I don't think rap lyrics should be admissible. Just like acting roles aren't admissible. You can't lock Will Smith up for blowing up a building. You can't lock up
That's so
Nick
silly.
Cage for stealing the Declaration of Independence. You can't lock up Shia LaBeouf
Now-
for running around with the Transformers.
I can agree with that. But sometimes, like, some niggas, you gotta look at their lyrics and be like,
Did they say that it was just rap lyrics or was it just like music lyrics?
I think it's music lyrics. I don't think it's just. If it's just rap, then that's racist.
That's racist.
Yeah, that would be a red flag.
Cause wait, I'm trying to think about another song where I heard a nigga
Not really in other genres like that.
I'm trying to think. Maybe punk.
Yeah, I was about to say them white boys be saying some
Punk and
wild
metal.
shit. So I
Metal,
killed
hell
my
yeah.
mom and I threw her in the backyard. Then I boiled my cat.
Then I
Can't
boiled
forget
the cat. Now he's dead.
Yeah, no, them white boys do be saying some wild
Crazy.
shit. They do be saying some wild shit. So yeah. And Mario
Everybody
Judah.
says-
He be saying some wild shit too.
Mario Judah.
What wild shit did he say?
Don't you run from me, little nigga.
Should have known.
Yeah.
Should have known.
That's a, and I'm mad that
You
that
are
song is
not
a slap though. That bitch is a slap.
I haven't heard it
You are
outside the
not
one time you played it for me.
strong
It's good. I'm not gonna lie. That's good. But yeah, now rap lyrics don't need to be admissible in court. They just
Absolutely
don't.
not.
I don't think music lyrics need to be admissible in court at all. If
Yeah.
I'm acting on a screen, I do some crazy shit, and they'd be like,
Exactly. Like
"We're
they
going
can't.
to
They're not
have
gonna
to
lock you up
send
for that.
to jail." Someone robbed the bank last week. They did it very similar to how you did it in this movie.
Right.
We think it was you, so we're going to use this movie as reference. And then when you're in court and they bring down the fucking projector and it's the nigga with, and it's like, it's me in the bank stealing hella money.
Right.
And they be like,
That's like that episode of Drake and Josh where that nigga was playing the reenactment or the nigga who robbed the
Yeah, and
movie
everybody-
theater and everybody just kept jumping and was like, yo, that's him. And niggas would just jump him. It's like, bro, I played that nigga in a reenactment.
That's a show that I wish I would have watched as a kid.
You never watched Drake and Josh?
I only saw like 1-2 episodes.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
that show was
Dan
fun.
Schneider made slaps, bro.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, that was the nigga who made all the best shows on Nick. That
Right.
nigga made Zoe 101,
Gas.
Drake and Josh,
Gas.
Victorious, iCarly,
Gas.
So he just let him
I'm
do all
missing
the
one.
shows.
all the good ones. Yeah,
all the
all that
all
was
the
on.
real life ones.
all the good ones was Dan Schneider. Now, apparently, that nigga was a creep and fucked up. But that nigga he put Nick on his back.
A
He
creep.
was a child creep.
Yeah, a lot of people say that he was kind of weird. and
It,
like a
it was very
pedophile.
weird because as you look back on the shows, it does pan in on like feet a lot of children.
He would do
And
like
you would be
weird
like-
shit.
You would be like, why was he so obsessed with like the feet tropes in
Like,
shows sometimes?
They're trying to do
That's
a reboot of iCarly, and pretty much they don't need to do that. But yeah, everybody's coming back except for Jeanette McCurdy, and she's like, "Yo, I had terrible experiences with Nick." Basically, what she said happened was that she would try to stop the show, like pause, to go. Basically, she was fighting like eating disorders, anorexia.
Oh.
Or maybe it was one of the eating disorders. She was trying to
Bulimia.
fight through it. Yeah, one of them. And she would go to rehab like, I can't come to the show. And Dan Schneider would pull up to that bitch, like pull up to the rehab facility and pick her up like, yo, we got to go shoot. Like, come on.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the white girl.
They're all
blonde
white.
one.
They're all
the
white.
blonde one.
They're all
blonde
white.
one.
Okay.
The only black nigga was Andre off Victorious. Shout out to him. That's a talented
Whoa,
nigga.
whoa! The nigga from the fruit smoothie shop. You gonna play him?
Tebow?
Yo.
Tebow.
That nigga was the most background ass character.
Hey, he had everything on a stick.
That was a background
Then
ass
why I
nigga.
remember him?
Because you're black.
Of course.
We the only niggas that remember Tebow. White people don't know who Tebow is. You didn't even know the nigga's name. I was the one who knew. Cause shout out Tebow. That nigga was raw.
Tebow
but he
was
didn't
dope.
count, bro. Leon Thomas III, that nigga is talented. I still listen to his music today.
Music.
Yeah, he has an actual music career.
Victorious.
That nigga
a
was
school-
actually talented.
It was an academy for it was a show about an academy where everybody
like,
was
creatives, yeah.
Yeah, it was everybody was super talented, and it was
Oh.
like a girl got in because she sung for her sister and her got in, but her sister was talentless and she had all the talent, but her sister thought she was the talented one. That's
Based on real school.
No.
Based on a real school.
No, it's not.
There's
a real
probably
school.
an art school. Out
I mean,
in
I'm
LA.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, there's probably something like that.
But yeah, Leon Thomas III, that's that nigga.
But Zoe 101, Zoe 101 showed me what college was.
PCA, everybody wanted to go to
PSA.
PCA. It's PCA.
Is PCA?
PCA.
What
PSA is a public service announcement.
I thought it was just.
No, it was PCA.
It was
Pacific
PC.
Coast Academy.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Trust me, I know my Zoe 101.
What's that about? That seems like the most obscure one.
Nah, that was basically it
School.
was about boarding school.
Boarding school.
Oh.
But it was like high schoolers in college, basically. And it was fun as fuck.
Huh.
Everybody wanted to go to PCA.
Which one was Ned's Declassified?
Oh,
That bitch was a
my-
hit, but that's not Dan Schneider.
Ned's
but that one was
the
a hit.
classified school survival guys.
That
shit-
bitch taught me so many hacks that I never was able to actually use.
No.
That
There
bitch
was
useless.
some of them hacks was trash. It was have 2 notebooks and write all your notes from your first notebook and the second one in case you lose it.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Some of the bitches were low key dumb as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Them bitches would not help me.
I was like,
at
I'm
all.
not doing that. Like that's dead.
It would literally be like, only eat half your lunch. So then in gym class, like, you're not tired. Like, it would be some dumb ass shit. I'd be hungry as hell. Sitting in class like, fuck you, Ned.
Ned fucking up the game.
There would be some
Man.
dumb ass hints in that.
Ned
bitch.
would always fuck up the game. He didn't show you how to talk to girls properly. Ned would pass out every time he was trying to talk to females. He would blow it.
Yeah, no,
blow it every time.
Was
He's an
dumb.
anime character.
No,
Bro, and he fumbled the baddest girl in the school for some like random girl who was his homie, who he didn't even actually like. He was chasing this one girl for all 4 or 5 seasons, and then the one girl was finally like, "Yo, I rock with you," and he left her. He straight cheated on her on a field trip, and I'm watching this like, Ned,
there's
bro,
no
you
way.
are fumbling the bag.
And Ned blew it like wide open layup, go for the dunk. He could have
He
dunked
had been
it.
trying to get her all 4 seasons.
He got the oop. She threw him the oop. The nigga said, "I don't care. I don't care about that."
And his friend was a bogus ass friend because she watched him chase an old girl for 4 years, and then once he finally got her, she was like, "Now I'm gonna reveal my true feelings for you."
Ned, I
no,
like
she
you.
got the feelings afterwards. She didn't even like him.
That's lame.
And then he got a girl, and she was like, "Nah, I like you."
That's lame.
And he was like, "I bet, sure. Like it's easier. I guess we live
It's
closer."
easier.
He said, "Yeah, you bought a crib anyway."
He was like, "Yeah, you."
Thinking
My
like a
mom know
nigga,
you,
man.
so yeah, sure, whatever.
Thinking
Fine.
like a whole nigga.
Yeah, no, that nigga Ned was not with it.
Ned fucked up the game.
That nigga Cookie was lit though.
Cookie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the black
nigga.
guy.
Oh,
Nigga.
He
sound
was
like a
lit.
He had a fro, all
Yeah.
that. Cookie was
That nigga had a printer in his pants. You know the Google glasses?
He
He made them bitches.
He
He
had
invented
that.
them hoes. He had a little computer and he used to turn that bitch. He kept a little mouse in his pocket and he just get to surfing the web in the middle of the hallways doing hacking shit. That nigga was lit.
I need
Shout out
that.
to Cookie.
Cookie was the goat.
Cookie was the
I
GOAT.
need that.
Shout out Cookie, man.
Shout out Coconut Head.
And then you can't forget P Cookie. That was when that nigga would shed all his nerd shit and get on his cool shit. That nigga would go change the fit up, throw the chain on, he'd be P Cookie. And he'd be walking, they had like a theme song for him and everything. He'd be walking down the hallway bumping music. Girls would be fainting for the nigga.
There was like this one nigga who always was surrounded by females. You never really got to see his face.
Oh, you talking about the nigga that was always spinning the basketball?
Yeah,
Nigga kept the basketball. He never dropped
He
it.
never
All
dropped-
4 seasons, he was just
He would spin
spinning the basketball.
Coconut, bro.
Fuck Coconut Head, bro. That nigga was trash.
Bro, he would literally spin the basketball and just surrounded by girls. Like you would never even see
The
his
girl
face.
Ned wanted was with dude. Ned finessed her off a dude, and it was like, I'm actually gonna
No,
go
no, no.
with a girl.
I think I'm talking about somebody completely different. You're talking about the one like it was like a blonde nigga.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the nigga who was always like you couldn't even see his face. He was
I
just
don't know who you're
surrounded
talking
by
about
females.
I'm talking about the nigga who had the girl, Susie, I think her name
I think that might be a different show that I'm thinking about.
because I don't remember that shit at all.
All I know is like that nigga used to walk around all the girls.
Yeah.
He had the ball spinning.
That nigga was lit.
And he would just be like, "Yo."
He was cool as fuck.
he was
He
cool
wasn't
as
even, you would
shit.
think he'd be the bully nigga, but he was cool.
He was
He'd be
cool.
like, yo, what's good, Ned? What up, Cookie? He was cool as fuck.
He was like, "You
Was there
guys
a bully
chilling?"
character?
Yeah, he was a dick.
Oh. Because most of the bully characters are underrated in them shows.
Nah, he wasn't even cool. Like, that nigga was
He was
whack.
just whack.
Oh.
Yeah, he was lame.
Nickelodeon bullies were never like
They'd never be
complex
real bullies, yeah.
They were
They'd
just
just be
like,
mad
"I
at
just
you.
want to fuck up your day."
Like, I just hate you.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of the Victorious's bully was Jade.
Yeah. Jade sucked. I
Jade-
never fucked with Jade.
Jade's character just didn't make sense. She would come and help Tori whenever she was sad, but like
Yeah,
Who's
fuck
the
Jade, bro.
bully in Drake and Josh?
Megan.
Megan.
Oh, that was Josh's like love interest too, right?
No,
No.
Megan's little
That's
sister.
that was
That's
she
also
was kind
another
of a
bully.
bully, but then later they got together.
Yeah, but Megan is Drake's little
That
sister.
nigga Josh was the ultimate. They were finishing the study session. She was at the door. She said, "I
grew
love
up
you."
over the tour, over the time of the show. He went from big, hefty chunky nigga one random season.
And Dan Schneider was mad at the nigga for it.
He was lit.
Dan Schneider was mad at that nigga for that.
Why?
Because he wanted him to be a fat, uncool nigga. He got attractive, and he was like, bro, you fucking up my kid.
He said, now I have to get you a girl.
Yeah.
Damn.
Old girl, she was literally at his door. She was like, I love you, Josh. That nigga said, see you in science. Slam the door. I remember watching that scene as a kid like, Josh, bro, you are I was dying. She said, no, but I think I love you. He looked her in the eyes and said, see you in science. Boom.
Nothing embodied like what I wanted to be like a teenager more than Drake. Drake literally, every time you saw him, he had a beautiful girl with him. He was posted. He would come to the movie theater. They're buying him food. He too lit. Yeah. Like he was too
Drake
lit.
Was that
Drake
nigga.
was cool.
Any girl,
exactly.
They
had the best room ever.
Oh my god, they had the lofted room.
That was nigga. That room was bigger than the fucking podcast studio, my nigga.
Die for that room.
That room was
gas.
That room had like 3 floors.
Yeah,
Drake shit, and then there was Josh's. Then it came down and where the desk.
They had a couch. They had the couch with the TV. I was like, nah, they were living lavish. They were living lavish, but you know, like everybody wanted to be Drake. That's just how the show was.
It ate a lot of people up when the real life actors. I think Josh didn't invite Drake to his wedding or something like that in real life. That was sad.
They squashed that beef though.
Yeah. Oh, they did?
Yeah, they squashed it.
Huh.
But I'd be mad.
Yeah.
What would you be mad for?
Nigga, if we homies and you know
what if we weren't homies? We were just on the same. We were on the same show as kids.
Nigga, we on the same show. If you ain't invite me to your wedding, I'm mad.
This is way different.
We on the same show.
This is way different.
We don't know.
We've been legitimate friends since 4th grade. They were friends by like job,
but they were still
homies
work
though. Buddies.
But I'd be mad if one of my if my nigga from my closest homie from work didn't invite me to his wedding. I'd be like,
how did you know that was his closest
I'd be
homie?
Pressed.
From the job, you ain't seen what happened behind the screen. For you to make up about it, it had to be some shit like I know I wasn't.
But to be mad about it,
but he didn't invite Megan. It's not like he invited anybody.
They hated Megan. Bro, they stepbrothers. Do you not get it?
Terrible.
The fuck, this nigga don't understand. They stepbrothers. Megan was the enemy. I'm not inviting her either.
He's stuck in this show for real.
Exactly. He watching this.
Nigga, that was my childhood.
Miranda Cosgrove. They didn't invite her. They didn't invite the dad from the show, the mom from. It's not. He did not invite anybody from Drake and Josh. They were
stepbrothers. They literally went from enemies to homies.
What's your favorite episode
of Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Shit.
Mine's the Treehouse, bro.
That was a good one, but that's not the favorite.
No, I know my favorite.
Which one's your favorite?
The one where Helen goes blind.
That was one of the best ones.
That episode.
That one was fire, my nigga.
I might rewatch or watch the show.
Oh, wait, there's a couple. You mean the ones where they were communicating with the niggas in space and they like tricked Megan? That was a good one. The other good ones where they broke into the fake Star Wars shit and then all the like Star Wars niggas jumped them. That shit was bussin'. They broke into like a private party from like the Star Wars of their universe or whatever.
The knockoff.
Yeah.
Star battles.
And they like broke in and they weren't supposed to be there. And they like somehow made it onto the stage. And they had like the little weapons and they didn't know the choreography. And the niggas realized there was the fake one. And everybody got to jumping them and just waxing them niggas with them fucking lightsabers. That shit was busting.
Man.
The hot tub in the middle of Helen's crib.
Yeah.
All that shit. That was probably my favorite episode. But
shout out to Drake and Josh. Victorious was fire too, but we not about to spend the whole episode talking about
Zoe 101 was definitely my favorite though. I think Zoe 101.
Zoe 101 quickly shot up to my favorite when I watched it.
I had to get older.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't watch it when it was coming out. I watched it like 6th grade-ish.
I probably watched it around it was probably around 6th.
Yeah, it might have been 6th or 7th grade when I actually started, because I tried to watch it as a kid and I didn't really like it that much. And then once I got older and watched it, I was like, oh, this shit looks lit.
That's for the same reason I didn't like Adult Swim. I was like, Adult Swim is too much for me.
I loved Adult Swim as a kid.
As a kid, I loved Family Guy. I loved American Dad.
I still never gotten to those shows.
hated Robot Chicken.
I hate Robot Chicken.
I
To this day.
hate
It's not a good show.
Nigga, the
That's
shit you...
nauseating.
It's still not a
It
good show.
actually struck fear in my soul, and I was scared of the dark for like years to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it wasn't ever scary to me. It was just stupid.
No,
Yeah,
they had
it's
some
dumb.
scenes where it was just like niggas dying and crazy shit going on, and it was like it would be like a normal ass scene. It would be like, "How you doing, Billy? I'm doing fine." And then his dad turns into a spider monster and starts killing everybody in the fucking town for no reason.
I think you might
And
be
I was-
talking about a different show.
Robot Chicken,
No,
the
Robot Chicken is
the
like
claymation show.
that. Yeah.
It's claymation.
It's just
all
random.
But I don't
different
remember
skits.
like scary shit now. I just remember shit that was supposed to be funny and never
no,
made
they
me
had
laugh.
they had super scary shit, freaky shit, niggas
Occasionally.
bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Niggas
Because
die.
I didn't watch a
Mostly.
lot of it, but because I just didn't like it. It just wasn't interesting.
I
to me.
tried to watch it because PJ liked it, and I hated it. My older brother liked it. I couldn't stand it.
I don't know how someone can like that show. Like,
Well,
it's
it
not
was like
funny
a
at
skit
all.
show that just like did random shit.
But
And
it was consistent to like.
it's for high
4
niggas.
themes.
It's for high niggas.
It was like He-Man, Star Wars,
He-Man is
and
fucking.
Mario, and that's it.
The
That's all
He-Man
it was.
one was actually pretty funny when they brought He. And what the fuck is the name of that Nickelodeon show now? Action something now.
Action now.
It was literally like it was all like toys. Like now that it just hit my
Oh, you talking about
Action
them
League.
niggas?
Action League now.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, that
That
shit
shit was lit.
That shit was crazy lit too.
Jimmy Neutron was my shit as a kid.
Jimmy
that was my
Neutron
favorite show
was
as a kid.
fantastic.
Jimmy Neutron was gas.
That shit was
Jimmy
amazing.
Timmy Power Hour, gas.
That shit was fire too.
I don't remember this shit.
It's because
What?
you're a kid.
Action League now?
Action, yeah, it was
You're only a
Action
year
League.
older than me.
Yeah, but you're still a kid.
I didn't see that either.
Action League now was too gas.
I don't think it's called Action League now.
It is.
Oh, that shit
Yeah.
is busting.
That-
I know
that shit
exactly
was
what
gas.
you.
That shit
I
was
know
gas.
exactly. I remember the episode the nigga got melted. All that shit. Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah,
Shit.
shit was gas. I was remember the nigga got flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
All types of shit.
Was it a full show? Wasn't it just like shorts?
I don't know. I think it was a full show. I don't remember.
Maybe it was.
It might be nostalgia or
Yeah.
them coming out in like.
We've been talking about
bunches.
this shit for a while though. What else we got? What time is it?
So we got 1 hour and 30 minutes.
1 hour 30. Y'all want to get into the anime talks, man?
Sure.
We got a lot of shit we can get into. Well, we're not all caught up. We just started the anime shit, so we're not all 100% caught up on shit. What do we want to start with, guys?
Attack on Titan.
Are you ever going to watch Attack on Titan?
Most likely not.
All right, well then we're gonna talk about Attack on Titan, and you're gonna have to deal with some spoilers here.
That's fine.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, Millie, you got to tell me where you are because you're an episode behind.
I am at the part where they just leave the festival in Marley
Yes.
or whatever, or Liberio, the hometown of the
Yeah,
Eldians.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they just left the festival, but a whole bunch of crazy shit just happened. And this is weird because I was like off Attack on Titan for 2 years, and now I'm coming back to it.
Yeah.
And it's all
It's
coming
not.
back
It's
to
only
me.
a year.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's only
a
a
year, yeah. And it's all coming back to me now, and it's very, very confusing.
But it's supposed to be. That's what I like about it. This is one of the most intricate stories of any anime I've seen. It is the most intricate story of any anime I've seen. Debatably the most interesting story of any, like, intricate story of any show I've seen. The shit runs deep between the Eldians and the Marlians and all that shit.
That shit is tripped out. The
But
fact
here's
that-
what I'm trying to figure out. The Eldians get treated horribly by the Marlians.
Right.
They get treated like niggas, but worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worse, but they get treated like niggas.
It's almost like Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
But then they hate the other niggas on the island.
That's the crazy
If it was me, I'd be like, hey, let's team up. But they like, hey, fuck them niggas on the island. Those are bad Eldians. We gonna be good Eldians, and we gonna become honorary Marlians in this bitch, nigga.
That shit is crazy.
If it was me, I'd be like, yo, fuck these Marlians. I'm getting on a boat and riding my ass over to Paradise Island, and we gonna run it up on these niggas together.
So what was the deal with you remember how they had the original like I think it was 7, Reiner, Berthold, and the other
Annie and the rest of the niggas.
What was the other guy like that was there that apparently like died or ran away once they first made it to the island?
He died, yeah.
What? But he was like crying, like saying, "Reiner, it wasn't supposed to be you." Yada yada yada. Like what?
Oh, okay. So
I was very confused.
here's the way Titans work. If you get a Titan, you only live for I think 14 years after that, or maybe it's 7. It's like 14 years, I think.
Okay.
So once you inherit a Titan, you only live for 14 years. And the niggas that were, so they were all trying to get Titans, because once you get a Titan, you become an honorary Marleyan, and your family gets to live good. They don't have to live like bums on some Eldian shit.
Right.
So they were all trying to get Titans, and basically the nigga didn't want his brother to become the other Titan, because he wanted his brother to live a long life.
Okay.
So he was lying and telling, because he was the best one. He was like, yo, I'm fucking lit, so ain't no way I'm not going to be a Titan. And because I'm going to be a Titan, our family's going to be busting no matter what. So because our family's lit, we don't need to both be Titans. You can just go be lit with mom and dad, and I sacrifice myself. So he was telling the higher ups like, yo, my brother's actually trash. That nigga is saying that he's lit, and y'all think he's lit, but he's not good. Reiner, that nigga's busting.
Damn, signed his ass up.
So that's why they gave it to him.
Okay.
And then that nigga died. Like 12 minutes in, too. Them niggas had just got to the island.
And they died just to like random Titans.
He died to a random Titan, yeah.
That sucks.
And that's how that one girl got the Titan powers.
Ymir?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how she got the Titan. Because if you're a Titan and you eat one of the, like, the Titans.
Yeah, you
get the powers and memories and all that shit.
Right.
So that's how she got her brain and everything back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other question, is Reiner, what side is he on? Because he seems like he's on like the Marleyan side 100%. But him and Falco kind of like are on the freedom fighter side at the same time.
The thing about Reiner is because
he's trying to cultivate Falco into being some like stand-up person and trying to give him the armored Titan, if I'm correct.
Yeah, because the other girl is gonna get it,
Right?
and Falco don't want her to get it for the same reason. Like, I love her, like he loves her.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's like, I'm gonna have to become the GOAT so she don't have to die for this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reiner lived with them. He lived with the Eldians of the island.
Right.
So he kind of understood them. He became friends with them. So you still got a mission you got to accomplish. You still hate them niggas, but it's kind of hard to hate niggas when you start to understand them and feel them.
Yeah.
Because like he had a mission to kill them niggas, but they're also genuinely his friends.
Yeah.
Like Aaron, he became homies with Aaron. He became homies with a lot of them niggas, and he didn't really want to betray all them niggas, but it was his mission.
That's why he did that little shit. Him and Berthold were like on top of that the wall like in the past season, and they were like really trying to convince Aaron to come back with them. Like, yo, I'm the armored Titan, he's the colossal Titan. You got to come back with us. Now I see what,
because they were like, we don't want to have to kill y'all niggas.
Right.
We don't want to have issues. So just slide with us because we have to do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, we have no choice at this point.
So what's the? They said they're missing 2 Titans. Was one of them like the founding? Yeah, the Marleyans are missing 2 of the 9 Titans. They have 7.
I thought they were missing more than that. Because Aaron has the attack Titan.
And then the founding Titan.
Aaron has both of those.
Oh, shit.
And the colossal Titan is Armin has it.
Yeah, okay, so it's more than that. Then what?
And who the fuck got the female Titan? Nobody.
True. What's the Warhammer Titan then?
The Warhammer Titan, I'm waiting to see that nigga.
Oh, so it's not in the episode that I haven't seen yet?
No.
Okay.
But I'm waiting to see the Warhammer Titan, nigga.
That's the Ross
I am
one.
waiting
Yeah.
to see the fucking Warhammer Titan.
Yeah, that sounds like the most legit.
Nigga, the
strongest
Jaw
shit.
Titan was fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
That nigga got to digging. Nah, the shit that I literally got chills when them niggas went to go do the suicide bomb. and all them niggas jumped out the plane. I'm thinking them niggas about to blow up, suicide bomb. That nigga stood on the edge of the plane and said, ah! And they all just turned into Titans. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? That nigga just screamed. And they all just, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit?
That shit was hardcore.
Nigga, that shit was crazy.
Hardcore.
When he screamed, I was sitting there like, yo, this is some bullshit. This shit is fucking lit.
I'm glad they also explained the Beast Titan and his like fucking baseball pitch shit.
He was going dummy.
Because one of my favorite scenes from the show is, I think it was the last season, where they were all just riding out because they
that was
had
one of the
no
most
choice.
amazing scenes ever.
Yeah, and he
said,
baseball
my
pitch.
soldiers, run.
Yeah.
My soldiers, rage. My soldiers, fight. Nigga, I almost got off the couch and went to go fight. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga gave the most inspirational speech
I've
ever heard in my life.
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
Nigga, if I would have been there, and y'all know how I feel. I'm not really a military nigga. I can't see myself going to war. I can't see myself doing it. But if that nigga gave that speech,
It's over.
I might have fucked around and signed up. Like, I'm telling you, when the U.S. military wants to get soldiers, like if they want to get, you know how they be in the malls trying to get you to sign
Movie
up.
theater, yeah.
Nigga, if they
Check
just
it out.
play that scene on the TV, they gonna get some niggas. Because if I was walking by and I saw that, my soldiers, fight, my soldiers, rage, my soldiers, run, and them niggas were, and just getting cut down, mowed
Yeah.
down. And I would have done it. I would have been ready. I would have been riding that horse like, I'm with it, bro. Let's get it.
That was just so hardcore.
That was some hardcore shit.
Yeah. I think
Bro, Alexis was with me, and she said she was feeling it.
Wow.
Like, she was what me and Noah and Alexis were watching the episode together, and she was feeling it. She don't fuck with anime at all, and she was like, "Oh shit!" Like, she was ready to go to war. We was all about to just get the fucking some shit up.
Damn.
We was in the apartment about to just start raging. That nigga could give a speech.
hell yeah.
He got murked 12 minutes after.
Unfortunately so.
It is what it is. But nah, when you watch the most recent episode, I wish you would have watched it so we could have talked about it this week. That shit is good, my nigga.
Man, you might as well ruin it for me because I'm going to watch it after this.
No,
You sure?
you gotta watch it. That shit's good, nigga.
Hey. I mean, I'm letting him do the honors.
Nah,
right
you
now.
gonna just enjoy it way more if you actually watch it.
Okay.
It's a lot of the questions you have, they talk about.
Okay, because they've been doing a lot of questions.
This is the
answers.
final season, so they gonna have to answer all the questions before the season's over.
Yeah. Oh, also, theory.
Ooh, I love theories because I can't wait to get into theories with this nigga about Promised Neverland.
I think maybe this isn't even a theory. Like, maybe this is just straight obvious. Aaron is probably that guy in the hospital with the long hair.
Hey, fuck you.
What?
Fuck you for figuring it out. You didn't watch the end of the episode. You got to watch after the end credits. They say that. It's at the end of in the end credits of that episode. Yeah.
Well, they just had the same face, so it's kind of
Bro,
obvious.
was I the only nigga that didn't figure that out? I feel like the whole world knew that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that shit. I was talking to my nigga Eddie, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, like I knew that from." He was like, "They got the same eyes," and I'm like, "How did I not know that shit?"
Yeah, they do look exactly alike. Like,
Nah, he got longer hair.
and when the crazy doctor guy who was impersonating the doctor, he sat down next to Aaron, like in the hospital ward, and he said,
"Oh yeah,
he said like Jaeger, like some weird shit, like Aaron's last name or some shit like that." And that's when like
That might have went right over my head.
it cued me like that's got to be Aaron then. Even though the guy was obviously crazy,
Yeah.
it still cued like that's Aaron 100% to me.
I was the only nigga that missed that. Everybody else understood that, but I was the only nigga that missed that shit.
This is some profound anime that I'm watching right now. This shit is actually legendary.
Bro, catch up on the Promised Neverland. I think you might want to go in a different room while me and Chris talk about Promised Neverland real quick, though.
You serious?
You might want to, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll wrap it up. We don't got to talk about. We only got one episode to talk about. I guess I can't really make predictions with you, Chris, because you watched the newest episode.
You can. I won't say anything.
Okay, bet. I'll give my predictions, and then next week will come. Yeah, just go in there and listen to Love Gun or something. Vic will get you in a second. Because you're going to be caught up next week, right? I bet. Millie going to be caught up next week on The Promised Neverland. You ready, Millie? I bet. All right. So this season about to be lit.
Too lit.
I know you watched the newest episode, so you got a lot more answers than me.
I got a couple of answers.
I should have watched the newest episode. I thought it came out on Fridays, but I guess it comes out on Thursdays. So next week I'll be up to episode 3. So last thing I saw, they were in the forest. Or no, they weren't in the forest. All that shit went down. They got taken in by the big nigga and old girl.
Yeah.
And the last thing we saw, Ray was like, why did we just get saved if y'all niggas are 2 devils or 2 demons or whatever?
Yeah.
So I'm not positive, and don't confirm or deny. I'm thinking that obviously they are devils, but I'm thinking that there are also good demons in the world that are trying to go against and protect the humans. I'm thinking it's some type of rebellion type of shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Or it could be they're just trying to, flip the script on them niggas, make them feel good, lull them in, and then flip on them niggas. That's also a possibility. Yeah. I'm not sure. That's my prediction. I'll see next week, but I think that they are actually good.
When I tell you, when they
and you said they explained a lot.
The first thing they do, they don't even roll the intro.
Oh, they just get into it.
They get into right
shit.
Into it. They start talking about the shit. They talk about what's going on in the world. Why everything is the way it is, and they explain the shit, and I'm like, holy fuck! Can I tell you what year it is?
Yeah, sure.
It's 2046.
Oh, so it's technically this same Earth.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
It's 2046 in Earth years.
That's not too far away.
Yeah. On the human calendar, it is 2046. And they're talking about it, right? Oh my god, bro! I can't wait to talk about this shit next week.
I gotta watch that shit.
Here's
one thing that I'm trying to figure out.
You're gonna call me after you watch the episode and be like,
"Nah, I gotta say the sauce."
You gonna be like, "Bro, this is OD."
Gotta check that out.
Not even if we won't talk about it. You're just gonna be like, "Bro, that's ridiculous."
I gotta watch that shit because here's another thing that I don't think they revealed it in the episode you saw. But what's the word with my nigga Gordon? Or is his name
Norman?
Norman, yeah.
I think Norman's dead.
I don't think Norman's dead.
I think Norman's dead.
I don't think he's dead, bro.
Chopped cheese is cheddar for that nigga.
He can't be dead.
The way you saw how they hunted the niggas down. You saw how they hunted. There's no way. If Norman was solo, there is no way Norman escapes that.
But I'm thinking maybe he freaked it the same way the mom freaked it.
All right, so
maybe he got himself a little village, Yeah,
okay. How would he freak jumping that ledge?
No, I'm not saying he escaped. He might not have escaped.
I don't think he freaked it.
I think maybe the demons went to take him, and he a smart nigga. He was like, yo, I'll cut y'all niggas a deal. You let me live. And, I'll make a little ranch just like the mom did, and I'll run the ranch.
I think they saved that for girls.
They do, but I'm thinking maybe he freaked it somehow.
Hopefully he freaked it.
Or maybe he was like, maybe.
I don't think he freaked it, and I think they're going to have to take that and be like, yo, he's dead.
But it also could have been a situation where he's like, yo, I'm a smart nigga. Y'all know the smarter we get, the better the brain tastes. So let me live a little longer. And my brain to get even better for y'all to finesse.
Yo, they knew that nigga's IQ was high as shit. They knew that nigga's IQ was ridiculous.
I think I don't know. I feel like they can't kill him.
I feel like they 100% already did.
He was my favorite one, though. They can't take Norman? They can't take Norman. That's my nigga, bro.
Everybody else was deranged and started to go crazy. Norman held it down and was like, yo, if I gotta be the nigga to die tonight, I will be the nigga to die tonight. Like, I will die to make sure y'all niggas have a better life.
And that's some hero shit, but he was just too cool, bro. They can't kill. They could have took Ray.
Bro, I'm telling you.
They could have took Ray, and they can't really take Emma.
They can't take Ray because of Ray's connection.
Fuck Ray, bro. That nigga's a dick.
How?
Gordon's that nigga. Norman. I keep calling him Gordon. Norman is that nigga.
About Black Clover.
Oh, Black Clover is amazing. Y'all niggas gotta catch up with that.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
But no, that nigga Norman was the GOAT.
Bro.
I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up so we can get into a bad conversation.
Bro, if you would have watched the episode from this week,
I wish I would have known it was out.
Nigga, you would have freaked.
But y'all know we could talk about it next week.
What?
Dr. Stone.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
The new episode's out right now. We didn't watch it, but
is it on?
Hey,
Crunchyroll?
call Millie back in.
Young Millie.
To my knowledge, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Crunchyroll. Cannot wait to watch it, bro. You were listening, Millie? I was about to say.
Well, either way, Millie ain't got no clue what we was talking about.
Yeah, but he got to catch up because you
Millie,
gonna love this show.
Millie, when I tell you this show is your bag, you said you love scary shit. This is like scary shit.
Definitely.
It's dark and cerebral.
Perfect.
It's kind of the same bag as Attack on Titan, really. Perfect. It's like mystery where they unveil a little bit of the story, a little bit more and more, but it's a little bit.
You're like lost.
Darker.
You're like, as soon as the show starts, it's not.
It's darker and fast paced. It's darker and more fast paced.
This is perfect for me then. I'll catch up in no time. Probably catch up in 3 days.
No, if you start watching it, I don't feel like it's gonna be 3 days. You'll probably come back tomorrow.
It's a one nighter though. You can finish that in one night.
It's 12. It's
12 episodes.
It's at 14.
Well, it's at 14 now.
In total, right now.
I'm telling you, of a good anime, I will bust a whole night and rock through 12 episodes.
Nigga, you're going to rock
through Erased in one night.
You're gonna be like, this shit is crazy.
You'd like Erased too, but I rocked through Erased in one night.
Brittany guessed the entire show
of Erased.
Yes,
as Noah, I did too.
She guessed the entire show, the third episode. Like she guessed it off the moment. The moment, like she saw.
Me too. No. Don't say anything to spoil it.
Yeah.
Me too.
She saw the motherfucker. She was like, "It's that motherfucker." She was like, "It's them," and I know this, and everything was right. And she was like, "Yo, this show is good than a motherfucker," but I just predicted the fuck out of it.
That's why I like talking to my homie Noah while I'm watching anime he watched already, so he can confirm that I did predict the shit. Like I did the same thing with Parasyte, wrong as hell, but I still made the predictions. Like I was watching Parasyte.
Oh my god, Parasyte did not go the way I expected.
Oh yeah, I was making predictions. And I was
did you watch Parasyte?
No. Is that the bad one?
Parasyte is good. It's a less good version of Tokyo Ghoul though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a less.
In my opinion, it is. But
a
lot of people
like Tokyo Ghoul.
A lot of people, it is though.
It's not really. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul is more of a power struggle, and you learned more about a group of people, where you learned nothing about the group of people from.
But Tokyo Ghoul is really about finding your humanity
amongst being a monster,
and that's the same thing.
That's the same thing with Parasyte.
Like to me, Shinichi is just diet Kaneki. Shinichi is diet Kaneki.
I feel like Shinichi is more like his story was way different because he himself did a lot of the pain and anguish, and it wasn't due to him.
No, I feel you, but that nigga's diet Kaneki.
I feel like to a certain. I feel like
Sai is diet Sasuke.
Have you watched
Sai
Tokyo Ghoul yet?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Then when you watch this, it won't be as like polarizing. But I watched Parasyte after I watched Tokyo Ghoul, and I enjoyed it. I didn't like try and connect the shows. I tried to look at the shows.
Good. It's good.
It's good.
I just like Tokyo Ghoul more.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is definitely the better show.
Yeah,
though.
but you'll like Promised Neverland.
Hey, you know what? Unpopular opinion: season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul is not bad.
That's not an unpopular. opinion.
No, Route A. No, like when you did season 2 and all the shit that was uncanon, that is people hate that they diverted from the manga.
That's only niggas who read the manga. Niggas who didn't read the manga love season 2.
Yo, season 2 was 5 gas.
No, season 2 is amazing.
5 gas.
If I remember correctly, I did not like that.
He's lying.
Season 1 was fantastic,
season
though.
2 is
season
great.
2 when they do all the other
That's
shit.
when he breaks off with the Algiri, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that at all.
That shit was 2
now,
bucks.
Season 3.
That was 6 bucks.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about season 3. We don't talk about season 4.
Yeah.
Those are so
There's a
bad.
season 4.
We don't talk about it.
Okay,
We
yeah,
don't talk about it.
See,
See,
my
that's why.
only problem with that is they tried to hop in where they would have been
That's why
after
it's dumb.
season 2, and I'm like, yo, you know that does not work because we have no fucking clue.
That's why it's a whole
what
new
actually
show.
happened.
The way the manga worked was season 1 followed the manga. Season 2 they freestyle, and in season 3 they went back to the manga but didn't try to tie it back in. So you're watching a whole new show.
You're watching a completely different show than what you watched in the first.
like the main character's gone, and we don't know why, and we're just sitting there like, what is happening?
Yes.
He's just gone.
So who's the new main character?
All.
All of them? What?
I'm trying to say it without saying it.
Yeah, I'm not going, but it's dumb.
It's literally the main.
I don't care if I spoil it because this shit is trash. No, if you plan on watching it, that's you. But if you're watching this podcast,
A spoiler.
Don't watch-
alert
don't watch
now.
season 3.
Spoiler.
it
if
is
you
the main
wanna-
character, but the nigga is like a new nigga in the same
and he
body
forgot.
now.
He forgot everything. And you have no clue why he forgot everything, and that's all something they could have explained.
And we never
if
even
they
really
just
find out.
redid season 2. If you redo season 2, right, we can just pick up season 1 and never watch Route A, right? That's what they or Route B.
I don't know.
You never watch Route B. It never does. You could just watch Boom. If they redid season 2, you rewatch season 2, and then you watch season 3, and it makes a million times more sense. But
or they could have
instead,
kept freestyling it.
they
They could have just kept freestyling.
if they kept freestyling it, I would have loved to see where they would have went.
Me too.
I would have loved to see it because they actually diverted so hard from the manga that it did not make sense. It was like he never went with Aogiri. He never went with
Yeah, I
them.
heard.
He went to CCG. And that's why his body got taken over by the other nigga, because he did it willingly. He was like, yo, fuck this shit, all this pain and anguish, like, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like,
And his brain
like,
broke.
y'all can just take my body, all that shit.
He became a whole new nigga, and then Kaneki re-emerges and is crazy. And I was
He
like,
reemerges season 4.
I heard that is gas.
Season 4?
No, if you go and read the manga up
that's
until
what I
what
heard.
happens,
Yeah.
it's super gas. But if you have no clue what's happening, it's kind of SOL for you. And I was like, yo, like, I was trying to watch this shit, and I was like, I have no clue what's going on. I have zero clue.
Yeah, it's really bad.
So stay away from Tokyo Ghoul, basically.
Yeah.
No, just read the manga and then try and watch. You have to read the manga up till season 2 and then watch 3 and
That's too
4.
much word.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have fumbled it so hard.
I don't mind reading manga every now and then.
I don't either, but
They fumbled too hard.
They definitely fumbled the fuck out of that though. But I feel like they fumbled it because we're American, not because like if we were Japanese and we were in Japan and we got the book, if we got the books ourselves and then hated it and then they redid it, then it would have been crazy bussin'.
Yeah.
But since we're not Japanese and that's not how we do things and we don't read manga and we only see what's posted online,
Yeah, they really fumbled the fuck out of that.
they fumbled the fuck out the bag.
But next week, we're going to come in here. We're going to talk about Attack on Titan because we both going to be caught up, right?
it's only one
I'm
episode
gonna try and
to catch
catch
up.
Yeah, but
you
you'll
know
be
what?
2
I
episodes.
might try and watch it. I might give it a chance.
It's going to be hard to catch all the way up, though.
What? Nigga, when I go to work, most of my job is sitting on a computer.
That's 4 seasons.
That's 8 hours every day.
Yeah, all right, yeah, go for it. Try, yeah, catch
I was
up.
like 8 hours every day, and that's while I'm there.
Yeah, okay,
And
fuck it. Catch up
even
then. I'm with it.
When I'm there, I still have to do my job, so I'll have to take breaks. So I'll probably end up watching like 5 episodes in a day at work. Like, and that's not including what I'll do in my free time.
Go
And I could
for
just
it.
watch it with Brittany.
Probably take you like a
Brittany
week.
loves anime now.
Yeah, go for it. It's heat. I'm telling you.
It's so much.
It's really good.
But
we'll be caught up on
having a girlfriend who likes anime, and like my girlfriend is just as weird as me, and I think it's amazing,
Damn, I don't think I could fuck with 2 of y'all.
bro. It's crazy. She will play D Spirit. She will sit down and play D Spirits with me,
D-Spirits is lit, though.
and
Shout out
she'll
to
do
D-Spirits.
all of that shit. Like she enjoys like having a good time, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't ask for more.
Wait till C3 come.
Nah,
He said, nah.
Nah, but
just
we'll
started
talk about the most recent episode of Dr. Stone. We'll talk about we'll be caught up on Promised Neverland. You'll be caught up on Attack on Titan, and I guess I just won't talk to anybody about Black Clover.
Oh no, I'll try and catch up on Black Clover too.
That shit is fire, my nigga. the shit that just happened.
We're probably like 300 episodes behind.
We're not even 300 episodes in. I don't even think we're 200 episodes in.
Oh,
It's
probably
one,
70.
like,
It's
160.
Yeah,
It
no,
might be coming up on
I think it's just
160.
160. Yeah.
70 episodes.
But either way, I'm at like 125. So I'm behind
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
40.
you're not that far behind.
Yeah, I'm behind like 40 weeks, but
Good
I'll
shit.
catch up.
Yeah. I think that's everything, right? Anybody got anything else they want to say to the people?
Don't boil your cat.
Don't boil your cat.
Love your mom. And
Love your mom. Where'd that come from? When did we talk about
you should
that?
love your mom.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I guess.
love your mom. Tell everybody you love them because you don't know how much time you have left. And
True that. Hell yeah.
And I will need the Crunchyroll account.
Yeah. So you can catch the
no
fuck
piracy.
up. But
No piracy.
lying ass. But we can go ahead and wrap it up here. We gonna wrap it up too. I don't know if you know he dropped this. Do you know what I'm about to say?
Is it Sean Sound?
Huh? No, not that.
Oh.
Lover's Lullaby.
You're close. Loverboy by my nigga Kiiddo.
He dropped it.
dropped that bitch. I've been
dropped
bumping
it.
that bitch this week. Loverboy. Whoa. Me and Millie listened to that shit like 40 times when we was at the rehearsals for the live at Canvas.
Yeah.
That shit went crazy.
It was nice.
Shout out to Kiiddo, to Loverboy. That song goes crazy. We gonna play it out to Loverboy by Kiiddo. We out. Peace.
Loverboy, whoa. My heart can't take any more. You do my shit on the floor. Said you don't care if it broke. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's time to change my clothes. See you and me up in my dreams. When I wake up, you're gone. What you wanna be, I don't know. Where you wanna be, what's the goal? Got my cards on the table, yeah, go fish. Got your cards in your hand, and you throw 'em in. I just don't understand these girls. Make you fall in love with hips and curves. When you fall in love, make you hit the curb. Bitch, let me drive, we'll be all good. But you wanna leave me, these bitches too greedy. These bitches too needy. Loving you ain't easy, now Loverboy's defeated. My heart in the ER, need some help immediately. Man, I do this every time, I think I should've seen it. Telling me it's over, yeah, I know that bitches beat it. Don't wanna be on the other end of leaving, other end of cheating. I think she's a demon, might take my soul and eat it. Loverboy, whoa. My heart can't take any more. You do my shit on the floor. Said you don't care if it broke. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's time to change my clothes. See you and me up in my dreams. When I wake up, you're gone. Yeah, what is the purpose? You and me hurting. I know you're hurting, but we ain't perfect. I see you as perfect. Your mind is damaged, and I'm here to nurse it. Now it's expanding, your feelings emerging. Yeah, I be gentle, don't want it to worsen. Loverboy gon' change up the game, that ain't working. That ain't working. Turn it into 4-boy service. Close the curtain. Don't do this again. I'm just trying to be a man. I can't tell you fuck the past, cause I see what it done did. Yeah, I say I'm different, and no, you ain't believing it. Taking down your walls is difficult when you really need this shit. I just wanna love you. Come up here, I cuff you. Loverboy special. I ain't like no other, baby. Trust me if I trust you. Let's send an example, show the world just what love do. How I love grew. Shit, by now we got it in the bag. Loverboy, whoa. My heart can't take any more. You do my shit on the floor. Said you don't care if it broke. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's time to change my clothes. See you and me up in my dreams. When I wake up, you're gone. You're gone.